This podcast is a Digital Diamond Network production.
Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke.
You are now tuned into the motherfucking greatest. I want all the smoke.
Boys and girls, children above ages, you are now tuned in to the world's most dangerous, disrespectful, stay your ass at home because it's a monsoon outside podcast. I want all the smoke. Smoke. And without any further ado.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Thaddeus, a.k.a. Mr. Black Juice, a.k.a. my a.k.a. is an AK. You gotta give him some rapid fire because that's not what an AK sound like. But thank you. AKA the human Cohiba, AKA where there's smoke, there's fire, AKA the disgruntled gentleman, AKA don't ask me about my weekend because I didn't do shit and I don't do small talk, AKA your auntie's favorite uncle. There you go.
Shit, that gets me every time that there you go. Anyway, it's your boy Mason Cross, a.k.a. Black Wesker, a.k.a. the flyest referee in all of professional wrestling. The all is getting longer every fucking podcast. I practice that shit for the week. Anyway, your baby mama favorite rapper. Yeah, you out there in podcast land. Your baby mama, she be trying to suck me off. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shit. Yeah. AKA.
Hold on. What are you sipping on, nigga? Because you start off with suck me off. There's something going on. You can't start a pot off.
I can do whatever the fuck I want, bro. That's the whole thing.
Breaking the rules already. Keep going.
Breaking the rules. I haven't even started yet. Shit. You made me fucking forget where I was in my AK. AKA Mr. Doom.
I don't want you to start yelling at me.
Spill my blood clot drink, boy. This one. Don't spill it. If you spill it, I 2 more y'all buy back. AKA some people call me Maurice. No, I already did that before I wilded out. But you missed that.
Didn't. I was saving you, nigga. You should have just kept going.
Oh, you're right. I apologize.
The Space Cowboy.
The motherfucking gangster of love. Okay. AK. Maurice. I should have just.
Again, you should.
Listen.
AKA.
I'm just here, bro. Hey, I'm just fucking here, bro. That guy in the fucking Spurs hat is in charge of this whole shit. So he's responsible for the reason why you have to listen to me.
We happy you here.
Yeah, on that note, I'm going to jump in. It's your boy EJ, a.k.a. Mr. Bloodline Bets, a.k.a. check me out, I'm Mr. Sojash Sports, a.k.a. I gotta get some more AKAs. They won't call me Big G.
That's
one of his.
And we gonna do it. AKA EJ Shabazz, because we going back to Africa.
Solid. You know what? I like solid.
You know what, EJ? Hold up. As a matter of fact, I got you something, and you can have it because I'm gonna give it to you because you my nigga.
Yo.
AKA I might be too dumb for a Spice joke. We gonna throw that one in there too.
I think, that's cold. I can't believe this nigga thought we was calling him dumb.
Next time I see you, EJ Shabazz.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, sir. Oh, both times.
I got you, homie.
Here we go. Yo, I'm gonna rock that.
I got you. And if you don't show up with, like he says, some bean pies to the next meeting, you gotta bring the bean pies to the meeting.
No, that shit ain't going down, man.
Motherfucker dressed up with the white silk boat. Yo, that has to go.
You saw that? He had that one. Like, he just took that right out the box.
I did just take it out the box. I got my outfit for the show on June 11th. There.
Oh man,
Yo, you found AKA Deerfoot.
AKA, yeah, might be on Deerfoot.
My man.
If I ain't there, I'm on Deerfoot.
Guy at the prison got the 5% starter pack. Just went in there and grabbed the bow tie. You know what I'm saying? Solid. EJ, you gotta throw something in there like the big G. They gotta be like, yo, something about like, as soon as I get to your girl house, they call it the G spot, like something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
You gotta add
throw some shots like that out there.
Some shit.
That shit's from the past. We ain't gonna throw them type of lines out there. But
I tell everybody how their baby mama feels about me. So,
yo, Jude, you look like you stuck in the solid form right now. Like your hand just been like.
I'm just gonna keep it real black right now. Just these niggas is wild.
I was feeling it. I like it.
Like I had a question.
This is murder. It's on the white side. That's where Thaddeus wants to stay, on the extra black side. But that's cool. I see how we doing colorized.
I didn't do that when I'm in a bowl of milk.
We do what? I see colorization in the bringing the light skin down. I see that.
Speaking of raisins in a bowl of milk, I'm gonna do a little promo for something, and I want y'all to watch it.
AKAs, you ain't.
Okay, well then run your AK.
Yeah,
I forgot about that guy.
And it's your boy, the habitual line stepper, Willie Kamosi.
Murderer.
Will Hayes, aka the aristocrat, because we drink them with our pinkies up. Motherfuckers. What's everybody sipping on today?
Water.
Orange juice.
This nigga is a liar.
What do you mean?
That water is cloudy.
Sparkling?
Not sparkling.
My glass, okay, the glass is cloudy. We go through this every week. The glass is cloudy because it's got a green tint.
Hold that shit up.
It's an old.
Putting your water into iced tea?
No, nigga. It's fucking flavored one. I can't remember the flavor. Passion fruit or some shit. And it's got a green tinge. It's one of them.
I think the flavor is alcohol.
I don't drink alcohol.
Why does the top of the water look like
it's got ice cubes in the fucking water, nigga? Is it?
Oh, it's ice cubes.
Jesus
okay.
Christ, nigga. You know.
I'm just asking.
EJ, you said you on the water too?
Yeah, I'm just sipping on water. We taking it.
What
chill.
about you, Daddy?
Orange juice.
There you go. You got a little champagne mixed in that.
Orange juice.
Ain't nobody fancy today.
You keeping it simple.
I got some coffee. I got a big thing of water, whatever the fuck. Anyway.
Oh, you wanted me to be honest. Oh, there's rum in the sparkling water. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, nigga, we didn't get it.
I'm just telling you what go. Every time you see me, just know there's rum in there. Just when you ask me what I'm drinking, I'm just gonna tell you what goes on top. What's with it? What the flavor is today. But it's usually rum.
AKA
the mayor.
Hear ye, hear ye.
The ombudsman.
Hear you, hear you.
The town crier.
Where?
Illuminati Giuliani. Ladies and gentlemen, submitted for your approval. The faux Negroes who swear they are friends until one of them tells a joke.
I've never met these guys.
The truth, apparently the truth ain't in here. The truth is at a warehouse.
Go check for
with
that.
25 South Asians and 8 white people.
Facts. We live in a democracy.
And all the South Asians still have spice. AKA, I'm knocking on some doors. I'm saving everything but these whores.
Whore's here?
Have you taken the opportunity to accept the teachings of the great Will Hova's witness?
Hallelujah.
Praise Hayes, AKA my mouth is a curse, but my tongue is a blessing. If Shorty acts up, I'm going to teach that lesson. The silver tongue gorilla.
Rah, rah.
Problematic.
I am, right? AKA Himothy Hayes. My pronouns are that nigga, this nigga, and hey nigga.
That's how they address him. Hey nigga, what the fuck you doing?
What the? AKA.
Call me Mr. Chimney.
One more time.
Call me Mr. Chimney.
Because I bring the smoke in many flavors. Young Shisha, Harry
Hookah.
Sammy Smoke. What's happening, motherfuckers? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today?
I'll be here.
That was a great intro,
Thank you.
man. I'm good, man. That was funny.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Anybody do anything this weekend? J Thaddeus, you first.
Nigga, don't ask me because I didn't do shit.
There you go.
Shut the fuck up.
And he doesn't do small talk.
Period.
It's funny because we on this podcast, and guess the only thing we do on this podcast.
Yeah, literally.
Big talk.
You can,
Big
hey,
I'm not doing
somebody at work fuck with this nigga. It'd be like, hey, Jay, nice weather out today. Nigga, what?
What's the weather like?
The fuck you just say to me? I was just saying.
He just walks around with them headphones on so people don't even ask him
Thanks.
questions.
This nigga looking like American Psycho in the workplace. Walking through.
I'll be downtown. Oops, I gotta stop pushing buttons. I'll be downtown, walking through downtown. Like I get my little hour lunch and I just walk around and shit. Summertime, so I'm out to plus 15, and I'll have my beats on, full on, listening to whatever.
Right quick, hold up. You work for white people an hour lunch, nigga?
Yeah.
God damn. Whew. All right, cool.
This is gonna be a conversation. Everybody else looking at you like, listen, you know what? I get it. So
What do you mean you get it? What do you mean you get it? I'm like, you work for like the whitest of white people. There's some. I didn't have to explain that one. You got that one, right? Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, cool.
But motherfuckers will just, from what EJ said, remind me this. Motherfuckers will still come up to you and try to have a conversation with you when you full on headphoning out. You know what I'm saying? And like when I put my headphones on, and I look like radio. I look like Cuba Gooding Jr. in radio when I got my headphones on. I'm walking downtown, like I'm jamming. I try to get my beat steps in the steps of the. I'm having
the beat.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm in a movie, dog. Every time I put on music, the first song, 50 Cent Heat, I get off that elevator, and I'm like, if there's beef rocking and talking, the drama really means nothing to me. I rap, dog. I'm 50 Cent. Every song I listen to, I'm walking to the beat, my head's going. Like I'm full on artistic when I'm listening to music. People will stop me. You got a cigarette? Do you know where to get to? And I don't mind people asking me where to go, but you don't see no headphone etiquette. Like, do you guys follow headphone etiquette when you out in public?
I do because I wear headphones, so I understand it as an artist, as a fan of music. Like you said, I am that artist in that moment. I am identifying as motherfucking Drag On or whatever the fuck's playing in my shit. I spit these bars to make their head shake. Fuck bitches to the bed break. And I'm going down the street saying this shit out loud. For you to be like, excuse me, sir, do you have the time? No, nigga. I'm spitting these bars to make their head shake. What is wrong with you? I don't have the time. When is the last time you think I looked at my watch?
Don't you see me over here performing at the Grammys, sir?
Thank you. like, bro, they don't get this shit. And I don't understand why. And it's not even race does not bound. It's not white people that do this. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't understand how you can't see me in my own zone doing. It's like walking into a room, looking directly at somebody and going, what are you doing? Whatever the fuck you see me doing. Like, so don't ask me fucking.
That is comedic pause. That was above. What are you doing? What the fuck do you see me here do? That was beautiful. I like that. And that's
it's true though. Like it's a fact. And it's like when you see me nodding my head and fucking bobbing out down the street, and do you see me walking around going like this? So I'm not looking at the time, nigga. No, I don't want to stop what I'm doing to pull out my time device, whether it be phone, watch, fucking ring with a watch on it, fucking some shit to look at the time to
device.
tell you no shit.
Yo, your time device. Tell us you're from a different dimension without telling us.
That was dope. I like the
What the fuck's
time
wrong
device.
with you, bro? I tell you
My
things in
timepiece.
confidence, nigga. Talk about other dimensions.
What about you, Thaddy? How do you?
Yeah, no, unless it's like an emergency, like you better be telling me like I dropped my wallet, my keys, or like there's a reason why. Don't be asking me like what fucking time it is.
Yep. Or like anything, like unless it's an emergency, and don't touch me because you shock me and you can get hit.
Usually the people that don't get the hint, like especially with like headphones on, it's gonna be like some homeless person asking for money. It's like
and they don't care.
Yeah.
See, and I would have thought that too, but the more summertime came, in the summertime it's everybody. And I even switched from having my earbuds to bringing my Beats because I feel like that's
So
a social clue. See these things, I'm not wearing them to hear better.
Yeah. Yep. Right? They're noise canceling. I don't want to hear you.
Yeah, I'm canceling. What about you, EJ? You got any conversations about headphone etiquette while out in public?
Nah, not really. I don't make eye contact. That's just the easiest way for people just to leave me the fuck alone. Like you just don't.
I just
You know
walk
what I
around
mean?
like an asshole.
You just don't look.
Who makes
You
eye
don't look. We
contact?
don't
They're
talk.
like, yeah, y'all, you do that? Well,
No, I
well,
don't
then
do
you
it.
can't complain. I don't care how big your headphones are. If you stare niggas in the eyes while you walking down the
I think eye contact
no
and
headphones.
staring niggas in the eyes
No
are on us.
no headphones don't save you, bro.
But I'm thinking like, cause
But you know, there's times where you in that, I don't know what kind of mood you're in, but sometimes you're walking, you're just kind of like nodding at people as you go. You know, you're addressing people, and there's times where if I don't want no conversation. You know, I'm just how Jude walks around the office. He said,
that's
you
how
know,
I
like
am all
just
the time.
straight.
I don't have those moods where I'm like, hey, good sir. Like,
Oh, you're never like vibing
in
with
public,
people.
like
You're always like,
I guess like
you give that energy, like don't talk to me 24/7.
like I give energy.
And you the
I
friendliest
but I'm
nigga
like
I know.
I'm just like I'm not making eye contact walking down a plus 15. Like
it's beautiful. Yo, dog, cause you walk down to plus 15 and everybody you walk past, you just look in their eye or look at their face. I'm not saying you just sitting here like staring at me.
Look in the
That's what
eye.
he is. Like he says,
But
staring niggas down is
9
different.
times out of 10, and you smile. Like I love to walk past people, and if they catch you in the eye, I give them a smile, male or female, because it has nothing to do with it. But sometimes they'll get nervous and look away. Sometimes they'll smile back. Sometimes they'll like freeze and be like, "Oh shit! Like why is this weirdo smiling at me?" I think if you smile, this is some weird corny shit, but I feel like if you smile at a motherfucker just walking through, you might just motherfucking lift their fucking day up.
It's very disarming.
Be walking around having bad days and shit like that. I've had motherfuckers stop me and like I got my Montreal Expos hat, and like 3 times during that whole trip through the plus 15, people stopped me and said, "I like your hat." You know how much confidence I had when I got back to the office? I was like, "This is a dope hat."
You know what I mean?
so, and you would have
No,
missed
he's
all
right.
that if you had headphones on.
That's when I had the earbuds, but you know when I probably would have missed. I don't know. I wouldn't have because people stopped me still, is my point. I don't know what we got here. You know,
It's about smiling and uplifting people's days, like we do.
Newsweek when we talking about headphones and shit, like walking through the plus 15, smiling at strangers like a fucking like Ted Bundy.
I think we just podding. We letting people into our world a little bit. You know what I mean? How we think. He right. No, he right though. It uplifts people's day. You just smile at a nigga and be like,
the motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers could be walking through pissed off about his wife and his kids just walking through the plus 15, man. I don't want to go home today. And, you know, a nigga just be like, hey, how you doing? And all of a sudden he's like, you know what?
I'm going with
How you doing? You know what? Fuck, I'm not going home today. I'm going to get drunk. How you doing?
You think you walking through a plus 15 just making all these white people's days, they're gonna go home like, yo, this Negro smiled at me today.
I don't know. I'm just saying it could be that for 3 out of 10. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I mean?
I say yes. I say sometimes, not everybody, but I feel like sometimes if you just share joy.
As a resident light skin,
because if you walk around and scowl at somebody, or we all worked in offices and shit like that before. When that one person is in a bad mood, you notice how that shit just spread through the motherfucker, like that proximity of the bad mood. So I feel like if negative moods and all that shit is contagious, joy has to be contagious.
Yeah, facts.
I smile at motherfucker. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not gonna scowl. But sometimes I'll just be like, "Daddy," I'll just put my head down and walk. But that's a good way to get hit by a C train. So
we see it all the time.
So sometimes I just be walking through the plus 15, smiling. Sometimes I had a really good lunch, happy about my lunch.
Hold on. You know you don't have to smile to use your eyes, right? Like you could still see C trains without fucking smiling.
I have my head down, smart ass. I mean, keep your head up, like.
He's good.
This nigga.
So speaking of spreading joy,
do you wear a seatbelt when you walk?
Yo.
All right. This nigga just have to wear a hockey helmet when he walks. with the
Jesus.
fucking chin strap. So if we
And the visor.
Yo.
elbows up, nigga, elbows up. Oh shit, we're so ignorant. So I had a question for y'all, and I got this from watching the Joe Budden podcast. I don't know why I still watch that shit.
Again.
In regards to if you could fight a celebrity for money, A, would you do it? And B, who would be the celebrity and what would be the amount? And you can't be like, oh, I'd fight Britney Spears or something like that. I'm talking like pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a nigga, I mean like someone that could fight or something.
Like you mean reputable competition?
Yeah, if you would do it. I think the first thing is like if you would. Like, would there be a bag that you would get for a celebrity boxing match? This will lead into the next conversation, of course.
Well, I'm definitely taking the bag. I gotta figure out who
I want to punch in the face.
maybe like
That's a hell of a call out that we're about to hear.
Eddie Harris.
Ed Harris?
Who? You want to punch an old man?
I want to win.
No, it's got to be reputable. It's got to be reputable competition.
Is Ed Harris
okay.
the death row? The death row Suge Knight?
What are we talking about?
Maybe I'm getting the right. The old.
You talking about the actor?
Old.
The
I'm
old
gonna look him up.
actor.
Yeah, he's definitely.
This is an old ass man. This nigga wants to punch somebody's
hold on.
great granddaddy.
Reputable competition to yourself, bro.
Okay,
Like-
you just said there wasn't can't be a girl.
How about?
I just want to win.
Okay, how about this? Okay,
Oh, you're sick.
how about?
Say something real quick. Okay, yes, Ed Harris is the old man. This is the most random old man to pick out of the air, dog. What made you like Ed Harris?
Because I was trying to think who's the oldest celebrity.
pissed
No.
you off
I'm
in
just
the
thinking
movie.
who's the oldest celebrity that's still alive.
But even after I said reputable competition,
Oh
to
no, I take
yourself,
it back after that. I don't know.
Like you, I know you got bad hips. But shit, bro. This guy
So
picked the.
Let's
Oh
go-
my
let's
god.
go, in our genre, who would you?
No. He's
No.
picked. We know who Jude
I
wants
got-
to
I
fight.
got
He's
another
done.
Okay, so what's your bag? What's your bag?
No,
I got another one. The guy from Taken.
Who?
The guy from Taken.
Who?
Nielsen.
Liam
Oh,
Neeson.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
Liam Neeson would fuck you up.
Nah, he said
No,
that
his
shit
character
about,
would
he said
fuck
that
you
shit
up.
about niggas, man.
Oh yeah. Did he say something about niggas?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I can't remember.
I love
But even if he did say it, that don't mean he can't
Hold
fuck
up,
you
though.
up.
Hold up. My question is,
justification though.
you don't
Liam-
honestly
Liam-
believe you can beat Liam Neeson in a one-on-one? You think he's reputable competition to you?
He just said
No, I
that.
don't give
You
a-
really believe?
I don't
You
give
really
a-
believe?
I don't give
I
a-
said that before that, so you got to
Hold
make
on,
sure
hold on.
you choose somebody who's reputable
No, I
competition
don't-
to you.
It's not about
got my pick.
that at this point. This guy said he wants to go out and kill black
Now you're
people.
changing the parameters.
Yeah.
This
No,
nigga
no,
said
no.
pick somebody.
We good with it. I like it.
Okay.
What's your bag? What's the bag though? What's the bag for fighting Liam Neeson's?
Shit, I take $5.
Nigga, you about to punch a celebrity and you only want $5, nigga? No.
I'm paying $5 for the cover charge to watch Thaddeus beat the brakes off an old man. That'd be some fucking pay that much.
Well, since we're doing that, I'm gonna change mine because I had one originally, and it was gonna segue into one of my things. But cool. Since we beating up old racist people, I'm gonna just pick Ted Nugent.
Is Ted Nugent alive?
If he is, I'm gonna whoop his ass. If he's not, then dig him up. Let me whoop his ass.
He's a country singer, right?
He was some form of singer, and he's just that racist NRA backer, Trump fucking dude type shit. He one of them ignorant racist niggas. I'm just picking people to fight since you.
That's what you
And
want.
the bag,
Nice.
and the bag is just give me anything that pays off everything I owe, and I'm good.
Conversation rails. What about you, EJ?
That's what I'm saying. I said like. Here's the.
Yeah, this conversation
It's
is
not.
random as fuck.
He fucked it up. Thaddy fucked it up.
No, Thaddy made it hilarious. He wants to fight somebody's great
Don't be.
granddad.
Ted-
Who was your original? Murder. Who was your original? Let's get.
Nigga Ray J.
Okay.
Obviously, the nigga can't fight. He in our fucking genre, and I would do the bag I could get out of that would be pretty decent.
Okay.
So that would be the pick. But since we just beating up old racist white guys now, after I said somebody reputable to your fucking competition, I'm gonna pick Ted Nugent.
All right.
Or Elon Musk. Why not? Fuck, I beat the shit out of that dude. I don't think he can fight.
Okay.
So I can't fight old people, but you can fight autistic
Billionaires?
Nigga,
That nigga
you
was just
changed
jumped
the
into like
parameters. And Will said he was good with it. So here we are.
Yes.
Whatever answer you.
Here we are.
Listen. You like it, I love it. I'm just a squirrel, dog. Like, y'all
That's funny.
I just work here.
I don't discriminate.
You could throw me in the ring with Michael Rappaport.
Hey.
For real? Okay.
Yeah, I would fight that motherfucker. And like the stakes would just be like whatever. Like if he loses, he gets my life. If I lose, you know, if he wins, he gets my life. If I win, I get his.
After Will, I got one that I think we should all jump.
You a Kumite motherfucker. You want to go a fight to the death.
No, I mean like wealth.
Oh, wealth.
Like,
I think
he gets my like he can live my little life here, and I'll if I win, I get to live his rich life over in New York.
That's the way he said.
But I'd fight that dude for that shit.
The way you said
sure.
that was a bar. I thought he was talking about a fight to the death. It's like if I win, I get life. If you keep what you kill, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd fight Michael Rappaport. I thought I disliked him just based on his acting. When he killed Tyra Banks, my soul was burning when I watched that shit. I was like, oh, I'll fight this nigga. And then in real life, he doubled down on everything he did in that movie. So I'm like, oh, I will fight this nigga.
I think for me, since we just killing, or not killing, sorry, my bad. Since we fighting motherfuckers and we putting a twist on that shit, because that's how we do in Smoke, we think intelligently. That motherfucker from Kill Tony. That head comedian dude from Kill Tony.
Tony Cliff.
That's his name. Tony Cliff. I want to beat the brakes off that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do it for a big bag too.
Can I ask you a question?
Just in case he can swing more than I can, because I feel like if you that outwardly a racist, you might be taking some shit to defend yourself, and I just be sitting my 45-year-old ass at home, getting head when the kids are gone. So I think that he might be training for shit. So I want a big bag. This is like $2 million. Right now,
you saying you might lose? Is that what? Is that
just in case the race? Yep.
Just in case.
I have some money just to clear my tears and shit like that. Because there's nothing worse than for example, I was outside Tequila nightclub in like 2002, and across the street from Tequila and down the block there was the gay club back in the day, and they was letting out, and these dudes were just walking, wearing what they wear and shit like that. And this one dude walked out of shut up, Thaddeus. This one dude walked out of nigga, I know you too well. This one dude walked in the smoke, and this dude came out.
I heard something in the window. I just looked out the window.
Who's that peeping? So this dude started yelling the F word at these dudes, and this one brolic guy came over and said, "Say it to my face," and he said it again to his face, and this brolic dude beat the brakes off of him. We just let them have that one-on-one, and at the end he flipped him on his stomach and said, "Never in your life," and just went off his and then left, right? Beat his ass, flipped him on his stomach and left. But at that point, we're like, dog, you could have got taken. Like you could
flipping a man on his stomach after a fight is
and flip on his stomach. You know what I'm saying? So my point from telling that story is just in case the motherfucker can fight and he's like really good at it, I want to have at least some money if I lose. Because some people be like, oh, you let the racist beat your ass. And he'll have that for ammo.
Yeah, he'll have that on.
I really want to fuck that dude up. That dude I think that dude uses comedy as that buffer for racism.
Oh, I've never really even heard that.
Yo, you know what? I would fight. I'd like to fight Vlad.
Yep.
I'd fight DJ Academics.
Bro, I was about to say we could just set up a match.
I would fight what's his name? Shit, I can't remember the dude's name. But yeah, Vlad and Academics, I definitely want to fight.
All them vulture niggas that just.
I want to see Academics with the back of my hand, like real hard.
I wish I could find the gift.
I'd fight Tekashi.
Yeah, I fight Tekashi. I pulled that little nigga by his hair too.
No, we just need to jump Academics Fuck it, because I don't think a one-on-one beating is gonna teach him shit. He just need to get jumped.
I'll probably fight 6'9" and flip him on his stomach. Be like, listen, you're lucky I'm not. You're lucky I'm not.
You're lucky I'm not. Shit, you lucky I'm not, nigga, is the wildest statement I ever heard in my life. After you say I'm gonna flip a nigga on his stomach. Get the fuck out of here.
That'd be some scary shit to hear.
You lucky.
If you the nigga on your stomach.
Just on your face like
You would never get
freezing heavy and shit. Like, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You would in your life, never in life get into another fight, even if it was a guaranteed win. If you lost that fight, got flipped on your stomach, whispered in your ear, "Lucky I'm not," and walked away.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ.
I want to fight Nick Fuentes. I want to fight
Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro.
I want to fight what's that Sudanese goofball.
Them niggas can't
What's
even
his
fight
name?
though. You just slap.
No. The thing is, I'll fight both them niggas at the same time though. I'll give them that advantage. Put me and Ben Shapiro and Nick Fuentes in the same motherfucking ring, nigga. Nigga, I'll wear gloves and you ain't even got to. I'll still beat the shit at both them niggas. I swear on my mama's eyeballs, I won't let them win. I don't care what I have to do, nigga.
Do you guys have anybody that isn't a detriment to our culture, like someone that you're not fond of, but you know what I'm saying, someone that you fucks with, that you be like, yeah, I get into a celebrity exhibition boxing match for, let's say, $5 million was going to charity.
No
malice?
no
malice, yeah, exactly. No hate, no malice.
Just for a few people. Drake off the top of my head, I'd punch Drake right in his mouth. Let's do that. But I don't hate him.
There's money there.
Make great music.
I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair to myself and go with somebody like, stature wise, like he said, reputable competition. And you pick Drake. Let me pick Kendrick. He a short nigga, about my size. I think we put on a good little match.
You better pick Jermaine Dupri, nigga. Why you?
What's the difference? We're talking money, nigga. The bag I can get out of Kendrick fight, nigga.
Shit, yo,
what are you talking about?
I think the Kendrick was dope. But that fucking shit, nigga. I don't know.
Who you gonna fight? 8-Ball?
No malice. No, I fight him and MJG, nigga. But you talking about no malice that is like right off the top of my head, Drake. I just punched that right in his mouth. Like it was right there. That loaded up.
I like him, but I'll punch him in his mouth.
Right in his mouth. That was the worst EJ impression 100%. Ever. EJ turned into an old white man. Daddy, who would you fight no malice wise?
Shit, maybe no malice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't he malice again?
Sure. I don't know.
Is he malice again?
Yeah, I think he's malice again.
He is.
Nah,
I'm done preaching.
I respect that nigga too much. I wouldn't fight him.
But he fights you though. Why not? So let's just fucking make some money.
I think malice would be like, listen, brother.
No malice would, but he's malice again. And he's selling dope again on the records. Not real life, but on the records. So let's just make some celebrity money here and stick with your pick.
Sure.
There's no hate. So you said I respect the nigga too much. So, but I mean, if he beats you up, you gonna lose respect for him, or if you win, are you gonna gain respect for him? Which one? I don't know.
If somebody beats me up, I don't know if it's respect that I lose for him. Like,
see,
secret. So, I'm gonna talk shit, but I mean, it's like you beat me up, I got to do Rocky too. Like, I got to start training in Siberia and fucking chopping down trees, nigga. Because you know me, nigga. I've been in plenty of fights, and I've lost a few. But the ones I've lost, I've looked at it and go, because I look at myself as pretty savvy with these hands. So if I think if a motherfucker beat me in a fight, I go, yo, that nigga know how to throw hands. And that's just, so I don't lose respect. I might not like him. I might not like him and be like, yo, that motherfucker beat my ass back in whatever. But I'll be like, he can throw them hands. If it's a one-on-one fair, it's a fair one. I'm cool. If I win or lose, I'm cool until a motherfucker start talking shit. You know what I'm saying? If I lose this fight and you in these streets talking all that shit and it was a one-on-one fair one, like you got to keep that. Like we had the respect to not be pulling on each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you won. It depends. Don't be in these streets talking about Will Hayes is this and Will Hayes is that, because then you have your neck while you're taking a shot. Like I'm not.
I get it, but that depends on
That depends on the level of beef, though.
No,
if you and a nigga,
fuck.
no. If you and a nigga just have a one-time stupid nigga stepped on your shoe and somebody acted up in the bar beef and you beat the nigga up, cool.
Right.
Or he beats you up, cool. And you walk away, that's when y'all should part ways.
Mhm.
And if it's whatever, the beef is over, it's done, it's a wash. It wasn't nothing important. But if there's some like long-standing, me and you have beef, and me and this nigga have beef, and it's ray, and I catch you in the street and I beat that ass, fuck you, nigga. I'm talking shit. That pussy nigga, anytime me catch him again, me I'll beat him again. I'm bro, I'm going off because we have beef. That's a difference.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna hit you with a car because at the end of the day,
cool. And then I'm gonna hit you with a tank next time I see you because it's fucking beef,
you don't
nigga.
have a tank.
No, that's beef. It doesn't matter.
Yo.
No,
Check
but
it out. Check it out.
you're
But I
saying
think-
it doesn't matter. It's beef.
I think what we'll say is like, yo, even if you have like that step on the shoe and you have that little fight and you walk your separate ways and
you shouldn't be talking shit for that.
Yeah, but if he does start talking shit, then it's gonna become beef.
That I understand. That I understand. But I'm saying, like, if I catch a nigga that I don't fuck with and I haven't been fucking with and we have beef against each other and I beat his ass and the nigga asks me what happened, I'm telling the nigga I beat that nigga ass.
but that's-
and I ain't
that's
gonna
all-
just
that's all
I ain't
there.
gonna I ain't gonna just
That's
go.
the goal.
It's not like I'm gonna run around saying, "Guess what I did."
Yeah, but
Like that's not what I'm gonna do.
okay, then you're moving the goalposts. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because at the end of the day, if you have beef, and you catch someone in the streets, and you still throw a fair one, nobody pulled nothing, nobody hit you in the rock.
I'ma still talk shit.
Hold on, okay, then that's not okay. If somebody asks you what happened and you say you beat a nigga ass, cool. That's not talking shit. That's answering a question.
I guess.
But if you in these streets talking about so and so's at this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like if you got beef, the beef needs to accumulate to something. And if it accumulates to the fair one, that's like that's like the end game. Cool. We caught each other on a fair one. There was a clear winner, a clear loser. Go about your ways. You know what I'm saying? But if we caught each other in a fair one and this motherfucker's still in she's like, yeah, this motherfucker's a pussy and this, that, and the third and da-da-da. Hey, y'all got in a fair one. There ain't no pussies in the fair one. Win or lose, there's no pussies in the fair one. Niggas stood their ground. Not everybody. There's two people going at it. Not everybody's gonna win. There's no draws in the street.
Pussies are 12 niggas who jump you.
Yeah. Then, but you go out and you want to call me a pussy, then I'm gonna act just like Mason just said. A pussy is 12 niggas that jump you. Me and 1,200 horses underneath the hood of a foreign are going to jump you. And if I
But I still think there's some niggas we should jump. Like he named academics.
yeah, so
Academics getting jumped by smoke would go viral.
Daddy, would you fight Ja Rule?
He was my first
Would
pick.
you like that
He was my
matchup?
first pick before fucking homeboy there.
Did Daddy
you
answer
asked
that? I
me.
didn't hear him. Yeah, I said Daddy. Would you want to fight Ja Rule? That'd be a good
Why
matchup
would
for
I
you.
want to fight you? Sure.
I don't know. You're picking randoms that we don't necessarily have beef
This
with,
is
right? Or that are
there's
opposite. I'm
hilarity
saying.
following this. I know there's a reason. why
Like a fair one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fair
don't know.
one.
That nigga look like he work out a lot.
Okay, I got this one. Here's a question now.
He is, dog.
Here's one for Thaddy, and I'll answer mine because you're gonna hit me with mine anyway. But yo, would you fight Jay-Z?
Yeah. I'll even fight who the nigga with a fucked up eye?
Sticky fingers.
No.
Wait,
He
Fetty
ain't
Wap?
even a rapper.
Oh,
Forrest Whitaker?
No.
I'd be like, what you fighting for?
You like the skinny internet nigga that always.
that day from 52nd and 36.
What the fuck? Y'all niggas don't know who this nigga is?
I don't know.
Yo,
what
the
you-
nigga that, okay, you know the nigga that he stutter a lot too. He's like, oh yeah. And he's always talking shit about King Von. King Von is the
Nigga?
huh?
The big
Oh,
old nigga?
I don't know his
King,
name.
Crip Mac?
Oh, you mean the old man? Didn't he put hands on before? Fuck, what is it? That old man that's always talking about fuck your kids and fuck the hood and
Oh, Whack?
that,
Is it Whack 100?
it's the old bald-headed nigga,
No,
the
no.
old skinny bald-headed nigga.
Oh, skinny.
Yo, but he always has something on him though, because people try to like there's footage of him like cutting somebody in the head with a knife. So you gotta be
shit.
careful. But I like him. He kind of funny, but I fight him. What the fuck is his name again?
I don't know. I was thinking of
Yeah,
Charleston
that's what I'm
White
talking about.
for a
Charleston
second.
White.
Oh, Charleston White. Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of niggas with a fucked up eye, so I was just
Yeah,
White has a fucked up eye.
I don't know.
Yo, he's got a murder charge from when he was
Yeah,
young.
Charleston White.
He was just in the car.
Or he was just an accomplice?
I'd probably fight Woody. Woody
There's a lot of Woody.
Woody from
Like Toy Story?
Harrelson?
yeah, I'll play Woody Harrelson too.
Woody Harrelson will beat your ass.
YSL trial. The nigga from the YSL trial. Bald-headed, I think bald-headed light skins, you know what I'm saying? We can get the bag together. But yeah, the one from the bald-headed, from the YSL child, Woody something, whatever it is. YSL Woody. That's his name, I think. YSL Woody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you and 6ix9ine would be the
You
match.
want to
I
see me
wanna see.
6ix9ine?
Especially when you said you pull his
Nigga,
hair and shit.
I
had a
fight that
visual.
nigga, and every strike would be an open hand. I tell you right now, I fight that nigga like I was Goldie from the Mac. Every time I hit him, I'd be like, "Where is it? Where is it?"
Yo, I don't know what it is, but he gives the best interviews, man. I don't know why, but I'll be watching
Because he's
that
a
kid's
character,
interviews.
bro. He's perfected a gimmick.
Yo,
You know what he should have been?
He says some
Fuck
shit.
rap. He should have been a professional wrestling manager. Because he's just perfected the gimmick of being a fucking wild out nigga. He's not a street nigga. I don't believe nothing about that nigga says, Tekashi. Like, he's a gimmick, bro. To me, he's a gimmick. You know what I mean? But since we speaking about fighting, where Ray J at? What Ray J do? You see that shit?
Yo,
That celebrity match.
We speak.
I didn't watch it.
He can't talk shit ever again.
I saw the clips of that. But I don't think anybody thought that Ray J could fight.
No, I know, but here's the thing though. Ray J is this nigga just got on the internet before. What was it? A month before this, talking about he's gonna impregnate other niggas or some dumb shit like that.
That's my point.
Like, he was talking some wild shit, like he the biggest, baddest nigga on the planet. And what happened?
Right.
What happened? I should have chose that nigga to fight.
Yo, but did he say, like, wasn't he all pissed off because it was supposed to be like a scripted fight? It wasn't supposed to go down the way it went down. He was like, yo.
Yeah, he's like, yo, we had a plan, bro. What happened to the plan? There's like footage of him saying that to
Because
him.
ain't nobody want to look like they're fucking.
He's like, now we both
Nobody
lost,
wants to
man.
look like Ray J is even on their level, so they're not gonna do that. Fuck your plan. I don't want you to look like you can even fight on my level. I don't even know who that guy was.
When did Ray J get so comfortable taking his shirt off? Like, that's what I want.
Being friends with Chris
on
Brown.
the sex tape.
Being friends with Chris Brown.
You know, I mean, this version of him, like,
he still think he looked like that version.
Bro, did you see the footage of Chris Brown looking disappointed? And I was like, this nigga looked like he expected Ray J to win something.
Oh, he was like ringside.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Quite funny.
No, I didn't see that.
Quite funny.
Yo, that Ray J's knockout was the funniest knockout I've seen.
Bro, the look on his.
Even the way he fell was.
After that, when he was
crazy.
talking about, I think he said, what's that dude's name? Hot Man Heat Holler? Something? Heat Heavy Man Holler? I don't know what his name is.
I don't want to call him Hitman Holler because that's homeboy from Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
But something Hot Fire or something like that.
Yeah, hot hip. I don't know. Whatever the fuck that motherfucking name is. At the end,
Wild.
Ray J was like, you fucked up the bag, you fucked up the bag. So I have a feeling like it was
Yeah.
supposed to go a certain amount. And this nigga, and the way that he swung, it didn't look like he was swinging to hit him. And he just clipped Ray J in the head, and Ray J knew he was going down. And that look he gave him was like God, not what we planned.
Bro!
This shit.
That goose egg popped up real quick
Bro,
too.
Coco. Yeah, he got a fucking cork up on his head.
Nigga looked like he had a lot on his mind after that fight. Seriously.
His thoughts were trying to escape through one place.
Feel me? That shit was hilarious.
Oh
So,
man.
why do you think Ray J is doing this?
The bag.
No,
Like we just brought up.
I understand that. Like, he's doing it for the bag, like, obviously. But I mean, he's not broke. Ray
I
J's
mean,
not
everything. This whole like
like the
Sure.
whole
Arc.
Ray J he's like a giant loser on purpose. So I'm not
I
saying
think
he is a loser, but I'm saying that he's doing these types of moves and making a mockery of himself. Like I think Joe Budden put it the best is Ray J is making every single move so he never has to talk to Brandy again. I'm wondering why he's doing these things.
I think he's in his like madman arc. And to me it's like every like celebrity, their arc is like a movie character.
Right.
Where they go up, some of them go mad, some of them but I think Ray J's in that like madman arc where like Vanilla Ice went through it, where he was doing like reality home improvement shows and fucking celebrity boxing matches and just, you know, I still need to be relevant. I still need to be relevant before he hits the and he just goes all the way down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but he's been on that arc his whole career. I mean, when hasn't he been?
So he's just been on the constant like up and then he stagnated and stayed right here.
I think when he was putting out One Wish and doing like when he was putting out music regularly and when he was on like TVs and movies and stuff like that, I don't think he was on this.
Let me rephrase. He's been on this arc for like 15, 20 years. That's a long ass arc.
I feel you.
Well, it can't be the bag.
Nah, but it's a little bit of the bag. I mean,
but
like,
it has to be the bag.
He's just trying to stay relevant. Like you just put yourself in the public eye enough, whether it's positive or negative. You just always in the eye, so there's always some kind of like
a constant bag.
Yeah,
like it just keeps coming. The money, whether it's good or bad money, it's still money, and it's just coming at a steady level. So I think it's just a relevancy chase.
So to be fair, like do we even still consider like? When you say Ray J, are we thinking Ray J a musician? Like, I don't even think of him as a musician. I think of
Ray J, Brandy's crazy brother. That's what he is now.
But I don't even think of him as Brandy's brother.
Nah, I think he's almost like a
Ray J
as just like a Kardashian. He's just famous and just does dumb shit.
Yeah. So for me, then, for all this, my question is because you're saying it's for the bag, but we keep throwing in the word relevancy. Then because I think those are mutually exclusive because I mean at the end of the day you can make moves for the bag on the back end if that's what you're looking for. Relevancy is like you want the attention. We think this is something deeper to where his self-worth is based off of his visibility in the media.
I think that you're right two ways because the relevancy and the bag, I think, go hand in hand because when at one time when he was like relevant, he was getting the bag, right?
Right.
So to me, as long as he's already been at that relevant level. So as long as he maintains the chase of the relevancy, he can still get the bag, some form of bag. If he stops, then he's just stagnant and he's not making no money. But so he has to keep himself in the limelight or in the public eye, not even limelight, because there's other niggas in the limelight. We know that. But in the public eye, he's got to somehow stay relevant. So he's doing this kind of.
It could be as simple as he's got bills to pay. He's grown up in the industry. He was a child star, right? Pretty much. He had a big sister that blew up, and then he kind of was following in the footsteps. He may not have other life skills. He may not have something else on the resume to go get a job, and may not want to. Most celebrities, once you get to a certain visibility, you can't really go back. Life is unless you're going to move to a different country, it's kind of hard to go back. So he's probably you're almost a prisoner to your own fame in a sense where you got to stay. It doesn't matter if it's positive relevant or negative relevant. You got to have money flowing just to find a way to pay for your shit to stay at some level. You can't go so far down that people are like clowning your name type thing. So I think he's in that prism where he has to just do whatever. And I don't think he's talented enough to just stay relevant through talent. So now he's got to just stay relevant through whatever the fuck pays the bills.
I was about to say, I think he lost faith in his music. So he's like, what else can I do? You know what I mean? So I think he's in that stage in his life because any artist that loves his craft and is like, I'm a musician first, no matter what he does, he's going to revert back to music to try and make that money. Like, you know what I mean? You love music, not all the time, but like you love music. So you're going to drop an album or Ray J's not putting out any music. He's just trying to go viral from the looks of it.
But I think possibly that it might not be that you don't have the passion for music, but You know, you
You
put
lost
out,
faith in it.
yeah, but you put out an album, you put out a single, it doesn't connect. I mean, maybe the bag there's like a few thousand, $100,000 where I could just go get punched in the face and make 2 million. Like it might just be a bag, like you know what I mean? Like why spend money? Why spend time in the studio to make a few 100,000 when I can make millions just acting like an idiot?
I hear you. I hear you. But
And technically, he is still trying to sell the music. Like if you, I don't think that clip of him. I was just talking about how he keeps taking his damn shirt off. There's a clip of him singing "One Wish" in like recent times, so he's doing some kind of performances. So I think if there is an audience for the music, he will perform the music. I just don't think there's a calling for it right
Yeah,
now,
and I
right?
bet,
So
and
he's just doing
that
what's
show,
there.
I bet you he got that show because he's still relevant. Like you can still sell the name Ray J. Like if you brought Ray J to Calgary, you could probably get people to go see Ray J and they don't know shit about his music, but like his name's popping enough that they're like,
But his
"I'll go
name,
check it out."
So
well, I
so
go
let
ahead.
me put it like, let me not put it like this. Let me ask a question then, because if we still see those 90s and 2000 golden era type tours and stuff like that, it'll be a whole stack tour from Nelly down to Cypress Hill and everything in between, right? We'll see those go around. There's that big one in Vegas that got canceled last year, didn't get my money back. And then we have there's that part where I feel like you guys feel like Ray J would succeed on that type of thing. And number two, a lot of these artists know that the music and the visibility is not always going to be there. If you look at, let's say Shaq decided he'd never want to do the NBA show again, right? But he has investments in, well, he owns Papa John's or something like that. He has investments in all these other joints, right? Snoop never has to make another album again. I mean, Snoop is a different example. Snoop's visibility is like my grandmother knew who Snoop was.
I think Snoop is the most famous rapper in the world.
Yeah, I agree. So, like, separate from that, do you feel like there's like, why wouldn't he have people around him that would say, put your money into A, B, C, and D so you don't have to do these antics? Because
He did.
Pardon?
Don't you remember his sunglasses?
Oh, yeah, and the ones that flip from the bottom or something.
But
Wow.
he said, "Yo, you can't break them. They're unbreakable."
And then who broke
And
it?
then the
niggas
nigga
broke
broke them right in front of his face. And then didn't he have some headphones? He had some headphones.
Yeah, some headphones.
Yo, he tried. And I'm sure he's probably making some money on like some ventures that we don't know about. But like, it's probably easier for him to get into any of these doors and like for companies to partner with him because he has visibility.
What do you think is more important to him then? I guess ultimately, was
Yeah.
say the
I
best
was gonna say, what do you think he wants to be known
or the relevancy. What do you think is more important to Ray J?
Like, what are my options? His relevancy or what?
Or the bag?
for the bag?
I mean, I think they're hand in hand. I think if he had the bag, he's not going to care so much about the relevancy, but he needs the relevancy to keep
Get the bag?
collecting the bag.
Get the bag. That's why they're hand in hand. Exactly what I was saying. Because it's like he was relevant at one time. Like he will one wish Ray J. He's trying to get there again.
But
And
if he had
only-
that, sorry to interrupt, but if he had that back end, pause, that was wild.
Jeez.
If he had that back end, why does he care about the relevancy?
I think
Because
I think if the back end,
Sleep, right?
if the back
Because-
end gets big enough, then he probably won't care about the relevancy.
Or the back end isn't doing that. We gotta stop fucking saying back end. All right. How about this? How about that? Or
I'm a child. I apologize.
fuck's sake. Or the back end is not, Jesus Christ, doing that great, and he's not making nothing off of it really because he's living beyond his means. We don't know his personal
Yeah,
life.
I mean, yeah. So
You know what I mean? So
that would-
he might just be chasing paper right now, and it's like, okay, I see Kai Cenat, and I see these internet guys and all these other niggas doing all kinds of shit and getting the bag, but he's not 26 like these guys are. You know what I mean? So it's different,
a nigga
you know,
who's
like-
good friends.
right? Like,
It sounds like he's doing all right though. When I just quickly searched his shit, they say he has some pretty good business ventures, like a tech and media business venture that did pretty good. Something called Raycon.
Yeah, Raycon was actually, that's where the glass.
yeah, that's just,
He had a lot of things in Raycon. Yeah.
hey, bro, he still
Yeah,
sponsors. Like he said, I watch YouTube constantly. I don't fuck with cable or nothing. Bro,
doing all
Raycon
right.
sponsors like so many of the videos on YouTube. I keep seeing these fucking earbuds everywhere, bro. And like,
That's what makes it so weird to me.
it's relevancy then. I think he's jealous of his sister.
You know,
Internally, it's like it's
Brandy out like Brand.
that's the point. That's the point.
She's queen.
That's the point. Brandy made like what?
Brandy.
Okay, here's the thing though. That's the point. Brandy made what? 4 albums in her lifetime?
Something like that.
And you know what I mean? And you can go to somebody right now, Gen Z, and say, hey, you know who Brandy is? They'll be like, the girl who sings that old song, The Boy Is Mine with Monica. And they can tell you that. But Ray J is a different story.
Right.
I think the fact that he's Brandy's brother, came out at the same time, never peaked. He wanted to be Janet to Brandy's Michael, even though Brandy wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? I just think what?
You think you go up to like a 19-year-old girl right now and you said, do you know who Ray J is?
Maybe not. But my point is,
let him finish the question. Dog. I think you're answering a different question. Let him finish the question.
No, I just think if you ask a 19-year-old girl right now if she knew who Ray J is, probably like, yo, there's that crazy dude that does this crazy shit.
Okay.
Do you know who Brandy is? She'd be like, Brandy who?
Okay, but here's the thing though. Brandy is living nice right now, like he said, as a queen right now, just off of what she's built as a legacy, and doesn't have to chase relevancy. If Brandy went on tour right now, she's okay.
But the thing is, like,
you feel me? No, hold on. If Brandy went on tour right now, she's okay. Yes or no?
I'm questioning. I don't know. Like, if you're saying who's richer right now, I don't know. Like,
I didn't say richer. We already threw the rich out the window. I said this is relevancy. I said this is relevancy, and what does Ray J want to be known as?
Let me just get
what his legacy is going to be.
Let me get some clarity real quick. When you say if Brandy went on tour, she'd be okay. What do you mean by she'd be okay? Like you start talking about like ticket sales and stuff like that, or
I think she could draw a good.
You think she could pull
15 to 20,000 per show if she did like a good North American tour? Like, you know what I mean? She's not drawing stadium fucking shit, and I don't think Ray J definitely
20,000 people is a stadium.
It's the Saddle Dome. You know what I mean?
That's
it's not really
a stadium, nigga.
It's not it's an arena. It's not a stadium. The McMahon, you know what I mean?
You're talking about
there's a difference. There's a difference. You know what I mean? So like
so and I think that's an excellent point, and we're gonna go in circles for a minute, so we can get off the Brandy and Ray J thing for a little bit, but I think that might be an excellent point for just to continue on. Is if you look at Brandy and Ray J, let's say they're equal when it comes to their net worth or whatever like that, but they're like the opposite when it comes to their public image.
Yeah,
image.
Like it's opposite. Like they put all the
and relevancy to the game,
all that media training and everything like that into Brandy. Brandy doesn't go out of the way. Even when Mace was talking reckless when he didn't mean to on the Is What It Is podcast, Brandy's like, listen, I'm not going to get into it. I don't understand why he would say something like this. Me and Mace never dated. And that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because if you look at Ray J and Brandy, they both equally from kids were in the spotlight. Before we knew Ray J was a singer, he was all over Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. I saw him all over Moesha and shit like that, right? So they were celebrities from the beginning. And they're from a celebrity family. I think Snoop's their cousin or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, but I think it's either Brandy never liked the fame and the publicity, which is why she's quiet, or Ray J can't live without the fame and publicity, which is why he's so loud.
That's what it is.
That's my 2 cents to the.
Yeah, for sure.
I said it.
Shout out to Brent.
Relevancy chase. Like I said, that's what I think it is.
Yo, she might have one of those single names that when you say Brandy, everybody knows who you're talking about. You know how there's a few artists in the world, like, or whatever, people in the world that have that individual name that they just claim that whole section.
And even like I said to like about the Gen Z or whatever, it's not about whether they can point her out of a lineup or know her songs. They just know that Brandy was somebody that we used to fuck with heavy. And you know what I mean?
And you know what though? On that same note, from both of y'all, that upper echelon of single first names are the classiest fucking celebrities. Regardless of what they do,
Somewhat.
No, when it comes to like, if you look at Madonna, when it comes to media, when it comes to anything like that, Madonna, class act when it comes to the media. She may be in the news doing this, that, and the third. She may be raunchy. She may be provocative and stuff like that. But you really don't see her getting into weird antics, media-wise, for attention.
I don't know. I used to watch David Letterman growing up.
Yeah, and you used to watch
Madonna was wild.
when she was in the 80s and 90s. Yes, she was wild.
Come out with her titties out.
You don't see her calling people out their fucking name. You don't see her in the streets dancing butt naked with knives. Like she's
What about your boy Ye?
Nope, we still know Ye as Kanye West. I'm talking people that came into the game with that. And listen, maybe I'm talking females then, because
what do you mean, Bono?
Right, Ye, yeah. So, but if you
Bono,
look at these, Bono,
there's lots of names that are single names.
Yeah, but it seems like that single name notoriety, like Prince.
Sting.
Sting. If you
not his real name, but
Beyonce. If you look at even like Mariah Carey came in with both names, but you still say Mariah, you know exactly who you're talking about. But I mean the ones that
there's only one
with one name in the game with one name,
and everybody knows that. Like some of these people you don't even know their real name. Like I don't know what Brandy's name is. It's just Brandy to me. What's Brandy's? I don't know.
Worth.
No, Brandy. No, that's Beyonce.
Brandy's something worth.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like nobody really's ever really known these people. Like when you have that individual, it's different. It hits different.
Mm-hmm.
And Madonna's name is some like random Italian.
It's a Spanish name, Italian name, or something like that, right? Like Conchica, something like that.
So if you were to do the upper echelon, who's your top male and top female celebrity? Excuse me, with all like. Class-wise, the music, to everything, like who's like
Brandy Norwood.
Pick a celebrity. Norwood. There we go. Thank you very much, Brandy Norwood. Yes. If you're gonna pick a celebrity that you would choose to be a role model for your children, even though we know we wouldn't choose a celebrity for a role model, but who would you choose?
To be honest, Anthony Hopkins.
Who? Oh, Anthony Hopkins.
The fuck did you just say?
I was thinking about niggas. You came out here. You and Daddy just white folk out there. Who would you fight?
No, you said I've never heard nothing about Anthony Hopkins in my whole life. No scandal. I ain't heard no bullshit. No, I'm married to my granddaughter type weird shit like Woody Allen like none of that. Like
you heard anything on the opposite?
Like you know what I mean? So he just exists. He put out good music and movies, and every single time he talks, he just speaks with intelligence. Everything he strikes me as somebody who doesn't talk unless what he says is measured.
This nigga like him some Anthony Hopkins.
He could have just said me.
He's the greatest. To me, Anthony Hopkins is the greatest actor of all time.
Anthony Hopkins?
Fuck yeah.
See, you a hot take.
That's not crazy.
Stupid hot takes.
Fuck off.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
He's just gonna say something.
I wouldn't.
To me, in my
that, but I can't argue with someone saying Anthony Hopkins is not crazy at all.
I've never seen an Anthony Hopkins movie that I didn't like.
This is the same as the Drake in the top 5. I didn't mean stupid that you're stupid. I shouldn't have said stupid. I had some tequila. But what I'm saying is your hot takes sometimes make the back of my neck twitch. Pause. Drake in the top 5 is wild. Anthony Hopkins is a top actor. This needs to be.
Who's your great? Who's your GOAT? Besides, you know what? I lied. No, I lied. I lied to myself and y'all because I've already put Sidney Poitier at the top.
Right.
Anthony Hopkins is next. Okay. I've done that already in my. But Anthony Hopkins to me, fucking like
that's your role model.
Still, he's the one I would like.
Yeah.
Like everything I see about. There's no, I like Anthony. He a cool cat to me.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing. I ain't seen nothing about him that makes me question him.
All right.
Okay.
Sidney
I was gonna say Denzel.
Say again.
I was gonna say Denzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like out of everything I've kind of seen on and off camera, what he represents. I think Denzel's probably the one I would pick.
So the black Anthony Hopkins. That's the only reason you picked Denzel.
Because he's the reason. Why did it be the black somebody white though? Every time. The most popular nigga has to.
He's just Denzel,
He
man.
is
He's
just. I'm just
Denzel.
talking shit. But I
And I
just chose something.
I like Denzel.
Pardon.
Yeah.
What about you, Thaddy?
Yeah, I think I got two. So this guy, he's kind of like Anthony Hopkins. Like I've just never heard him have like any kind of bad publicity. Is Keanu Reeves?
Fuck, you took my other one. God damn it.
And then the second nigga that is just a cool dude that also is like, no one really talks crazy shit about him. Nas, man.
Yeah.
Your boy
Nas
Nas,
is another good one. There's so many.
I would say Nas, but the only blemish on there's two blemishes on Nas's career, which I just need my son to stay away from. One is dropping Khalees. That was a fumbled fucking bag. That was a fumble that lost the Super.
You don't live their life, nigga. Let them just. You don't live their life, nigga.
Dog, I know I don't live their life, but dang it, Khalees.
But what about Khalees with a knife coming at you? We don't know what happened in their
I
house.
don't know, but if stab me then Khalees, because he probably has some.
No, he's just dumb shit.
Has
That's
something growing in the back of the field that we can heal me up with.
Is Khalees that bad?
Khalees is
I don't know. I'm just saying.
mind, body, and soul. Khalees is bad. I follow her. I read some of her shit she writes. She's bad. Khalees is bad. But then again, you the baddest girl in the world. There's a nigga behind her that's sick of her shit.
Yeah.
So what about the shit she writes? I want to know. You say I read some of the shit she writes
On like her
right about
stuff, like her posts and stuff like that. So she has a business for like it's I want to say naturopath because that's what I could think of, but it's like natural herbs and oils and shit like that for skincare.
I'm gonna stop you.
She talks about natural, not healing, but eating natural.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right here.
Okay.
She tried to stab that nigga. Just from what you telling me, this bitch be fucking with natural herbs. She one of them crazy bitches living in the Midwest, doing shit with turquoise, making necklaces and shit. No, she tried to stab this nigga, and he had to get the fuck out of there.
With a crystal. With a crystal.
Yeah,
too, right?
yes, nigga. She's fucking nuts, bro. Oh, I read her shit. She's natural empathy. That bitch is crazy, nigga. That bitch is crazy,
Your
nigga.
fucking Will Hayes impression is totally off the mark.
That bitch is crazy.
Probably.
That was funny.
There's a ratio. The crazy to fine ratio is a real thing.
It's not about fine. It's about you. I from what you tell me, she posts and this natural apathy shit. She barefoot in the fucking desert. She's nuts.
It's like a jungle.
She's nuts.
Jungle. I'm gonna send you some shit. It's dope. She probably is, nigga. I don't know her personally. I'm going off of what she puts out there, nigga.
And Nas is like this nigga that's just trying to live a regular old.
Yeah, Nas is trying to get. Is that snowflakes, nigga?
Don't say that.
My window's closed. I ain't even
You up around me, sort of. Look out your window.
Don't do it, Leach. Don't do it.
It looks like sleep.
Nah, I don't see no snow, but the wind is
just his
still
house.
hard.
Yo, Will, shut the fuck up.
All right, shit.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah,
Shit.
last time I
Four
looked,
black men in this podcast.
last time I looked out the window, this nigga told me shut the fuck up. I didn't even say nothing. I just looked out the window. This nigga said shut the fuck up. Listen, you looking out the window talking about snowflakes? Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, I know this. As soon as the nigga start talking and this nigga starts looking up and to the left, he's looking for something to say about this nigga. So that's why I told him to shut the fuck up. He was thinking about
You touched the
sleep our
nerve
shit.
on that
Can you
one.
imagine us wanting to fucking censor YouTube?
Right? What's Nas's second fumble? Because
Nas' second fumble?
I can't consider that a
The Nostradamus album. You owe me. Get the fuck out of here, Nas. I swear to God. That album makes me so mad.
so angry.
Dog, because being a Nas fan, you really have to love hip hop.
And you didn't expect that?
Nah, because you have it was written and Illmatic and it was written. You listen to those, Illmatic was dope as fuck. It was written, I feel like it could right there. That if I ruled the world with like in those days, Daddy, you was there coming up. We was at Spagucci's.
Yeah.
You was there too. You know what I'm saying? Mason, you was there too. We all know each other from back in the days. But
He's reminding himself.
you remember like Rap City would come on. I'm talking about the Canadian Rap City, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit would come on, and if I went the Friday countdown,
Michael Williams.
yeah. And Master T, when this was Michael Williams was before that shit.
Yeah.
Michael Williams, he had a Jerry curl. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Michael Williams is the darkest nigga I've ever seen in my life in real life, other than West.
And Master T was just here for Carafest last year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's coming back this year.
with Roxy. It's a stone cold jam. Like, so anyways, let me get back on topic. But some of this shit, like when that shit was coming out, when Can I Get It was coming out, like that was like in our primes. Like we was young, we was in the clubs, we could do no wrong when we was doing wrong. Nostradamus comes out, and I feel like I don't know what this nigga was on, but he needed people around him to tell him no. He needed, I don't know, maybe because he was beefing with Prodigy. Maybe it's because that's when Noriega shot at him. I don't know what was going on in Nas's life to put out nasty.
What label was that? What label was he on when he dropped that? Because that had a lot to do with it.
That's his second fumble.
What label was he on when he did that? Because that probably had a lot to do with it.
Jude's extra quiet on this.
Because
Jude likes the album. I think we've talked about this before.
No, I think there was like, it was one of those albums that I found like a couple joints on there that I like, but I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say like it was a great album by any means.
You know what's funny is like when you look now back at certain albums that we're like critiquing, and like I told you before we went on the pod, how I went down like a 90s rabbit hole of music and just listening to shit. But like, do you look back now and you look at certain albums and how they just kind of like, they're not what you expected from that artist? And you think that like we could just equate that to like, now that we know more about the business and seeing what Drake did and how he just dropped 3 albums where one was like, wow, and then the other 2 were like, you know what I mean? So do you think that's like back when we used to get those albums, like Nostradamus was one of those, let me get out this contract album?
I think,
like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. To me, I think Nas had too many people in his ear on the Nostradamus album telling him that he should sound like this. Nostradamus sounds like a real reach to get that radio
commercial hit.
Yeah, the commercial hits, because when he had If I Ruled the World, and that was a huge commercial hit, and then everybody was in his ear like, you need another one of that. That's where he dropped Nostradamus. With Drake, I feel like Drake has never given us anything unexpected. When he was on, though, he raised our expectations of him. Nobody's ever heard a new Drake album was blown out the water, but it raised your Drake meter to like, oh, that's what he could do. Like if you go from Nothing Was the Same to things like that. This is me personally. I don't know what. See, this is why I tell this nigga to shut the fuck up, because I could read his face. This nigga you can't lie to niggas.
Well, that face is obvious right there.
Yeah, nigga. The other face was just this. I'm looking out the window.
Okay.
This face is like, nigga.
No, I don't want to be on a podcast where people just agree with me.
Good thing you chose this one.
Well, I would like. I would like to be on a podcast where like I could just look out the window without being told to shut the fuck up. Like,
you gotta speak before you can tell me to shut up, nigga.
Right? This nigga try to tell my thoughts to shut up.
Yo, we are an hour and 11 minutes into this podcast.
Thoughts are loud.
We are an hour and 12 minutes into this podcast, and this nigga is not gonna let you live down you not letting him look out the window.
No, Daddy's gonna bring it up. We're on episode 222. It's gonna be like episode 301. And this nigga's gonna broadcast right beside a fucking window.
And one day he's gonna fuck you up and move the window and look that way, and you're gonna be like
every time we on this stream doing a recording, it looks like this nigga in a different room. I think he's stunting on us.
It is. He's got like 14 bedrooms.
You might be in a hotel right now.
It's been the exact same fucking room for like.
You got work today?
Oh, you just remodel all the time.
Okay, what's different? What's different about my room?
And now
I haven't seen like Megan or one of them kids walk in. Until I see that shit, I don't believe
even think
it.
you're
I haven't seen you get forcibly snatched out the pod, nigga, so I think like you ain't.
He built a second house that's identical to his first house somewhere else just so he can feel at home.
Yeah, this nigga don't even got to
get away from.
He's the ish of the Smoke podcast. This motherfucker owns the company.
Yep.
You got property all over this motherfucker.
Right.
Facts.
Anyways.
Anyway.
What were we talking about though? You're gonna say
Drake and how I told you about the album dropping business. Nas. So yeah, I think that's basically what now I look back and I think that's what some of those albums are.
But yo, Will, you were saying that Drake raises your expectations of like, when did Drake? I don't feel like Drake's ever. I feel like he's super consistent, but I can't think of a. I have never felt like, oh, he's getting better. I just feel like he's just never kind of lets you down.
Yeah, I think he definitely evolves with the style and the flows and the shit.
He evolves, like the music has changed, but like
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So then, yeah, you don't think that's a way of getting better, Jude? Like I kind of hear what you're saying, but don't you think that's a form of him showing improvement? Like he definitely doesn't sound the same as when he came out with "Baby You're My Everything."
No. I agree with that. I just don't know that it's better. You know what I mean? Like it's
Better?
like, yo, he's great at like staying. I don't want to use the word relevant because it's more than that. Like he's really in tune with music and he can move with the times and like he can make quality music in
He's
any
the barometer of the culture right now.
Yeah. But I just I'm not like I've heard even though like Illmatic is like a crazy album, right? But like Stillmatic, you could be like, yo, Nas can actually rap better than he could in Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this nigga gotten better.
Progression.
Whereas Drake, I'm like, I would say this album, the Iceman, the bars are crazy. So I'll give him that. But like the music in general, I'm like, I don't know if I like this better than I like
I kind of know.
Yeah,
what you're
like
saying.
his first three projects are like the projects I'll actually go back and listen to those Drake albums. I never go back to anything else other than like whether I don't even know the names of his other albums.
Well, to me, if you look at
like Views, I'm like
Take Care. If you look at Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and Views, you could definitely see the evolution of Drake through those ones.
Views? No, what's the one with his baby face facing his like adult face? And then
I know
that's Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
And then Take Care is the one where
he's sitting at the table and it's like black, brown, and gold.
Black and gold.
And what was the first album then?
Views.
Not including the mixtape, it was
Nothing Was the Same.
No, Nothing Was the Same. Was the I don't know the number one. It was Kush Roll Back There. I Deserve the Better Things. This was
I know what you're talking about.
No, not Take Care. What was the okay? Hold on, you guys keep talking. I'm grabbing.
Maybe it was Take Care.
It's Take Care.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm with you though, G. Yeah, I'm with you, Jay, in terms of like the technical aspect. Like I think J. Cole has definitely gotten better, just better at rapping to the point where, as a fan of the music and someone that's rapping along with every track that I mess with, he can literally lose me in a track where I'm like, I can't keep up. I don't have the breath control. I don't have the, you know what I mean? Like Drake has never really dropped a track where if I sing along, I can't do it exactly how he did it in that sense. You know how there's certain people like the way they can hit it, like Ghostface or someone like that. There's people that you can tell there's levels to this shit. Like I can't rap like you're rapping. I'm trying to keep up. I don't even know how your breath is getting them bars in there. Like I've definitely noticed that with J. Cole's evolution in his skill, where that's the reason why I see him as a top tier. Because like literally the homeboy makes songs where I can't keep up. Like he's spitting some shit I can't do.
So let me interject. I do apologize. Thank Me Later was the first one.
Thank Me Later.
So Thank Me. So for me, it was Thank Me Later 2010, Take Care 2011, Nothing Was the Same in 2013.
That's where it is for me.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And then you had like the Drake joints that came out here there. Then there was a big hiatus, and then if you're reading This Is Too Late in 2015, which was crazy. But then he dropped Views, which was a game changer. Views was a game changer. That was 2016. But yeah, Thank Me Later. That was a dope ass album.
Do you feel like Drake had this steady rise of like just improvement and progression to Views and then stayed there and just stayed consistent from there?
No, I think there's been some fall offs from Views. I don't think that he's put out an album that's been as culturally important as Views since.
Well, what I mean is like that. Do you think that's his peak, where he peaked at Views? Like production, lyrics, everything put together as an album. Do you think that's where he peaked?
So far, maybe, because the one was the Certified Lover Boy, the one with all the pregnant women on the front.
Yeah.
I still have a bunch of those songs that are on my playlist for the gym. Like No Friends is probably my anthem. No Friends in the Industry is my anthem. That's one of my walking down Stephen Avenue joints, right? There's some shit, like there's shit in there where he was going against his Meek Mill back and forth was probably one of my favorite beefs in the world because at the end of the day, you gonna diss. So you have a motherfucker you dissing who's dating your label mate, and you use that as ammunition. Like, that's cold blooded. Is this a world tour or your girls tour? That was the end. I would stop rapping after that. Because I'd be questioning. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't.
It just might be.
But for me to say Drake's peaked, I don't want to put that on him because I feel
I get it.
I'm really seriously anticipating what comes out now. That if he is independent, number one, and I really want to see the type of music that he puts out on independent. I want to see what happens. I think the game's gonna be shook up. I think it's gonna be dope, or it might not be, and I might be fucking horribly disappointed. And I got to start listening to Jedi Mind Tricks and join Battle Axe or something like that. Some weird shit.
Join Battle Axe.
This nigga said join Battle Axe.
I don't know.
Lord Thundering.
I think that's the last. That's the last step for motherfuckers that are just giving up on hip hop. It's just like, if you're a male, just join Battle Axe and fucking start thinking that Mad Child is the best fucking rapper, and then braid your hair, dye it a different color, move to Vancouver, and put out mediocre albums.
I mean, I just work here. No, but yeah, you
taught us why we shouldn't just be nutting into motherfuckers in the champagne room. What's going on there?
Oh, Mayweather? Yeah, so apparently he's got to pay out a whole bunch of money to some fucking, the way the segue is wild. This nigga said, should be none motherfuckers in the champagne room.
Yeah,
so,
you got a stripper pregnant, no?
Yeah, you got a stripper pregnant. Now you got to owe like, I think it's like 1.5 million. Let me pull up. Yeah, 1 million in back child support. Yeah, and I mean, $1 million to Floyd Mayweather might not be that money. It might not be that big of money, but at the same, it's still $1 million. And at the same time, like, you see why you don't just be fucking these strippers?
Well, Mayweather's on McGregor time.
Yeah.
Oh, not McGregor time. Sorry, Mayweather's on Ray J time right now. Think about it. Think about it. Remember we were having these conversations about what the fuck is Mayweather doing? This is Money Team May. Why is he doing these dumb things? Why is he doing these weird ass streaming style exhibition fights?
So here goes.
They say he's broke.
Yeah.
So here goes.
That's
but back
rumors.
then we were like, maybe he wants to do this or maybe he wants to do that. And now we find out that he got a stripper pregnant.
Right.
Now he always knew she was pregnant.
4 years ago.
He's setting up the long game. You know what I'm saying? He knew that as soon as he busts a nut and it was like, damn. All right, yo, is Conor McGregor want round two? Like, as soon as he nutted, how am I going to get this extra money? I'm going to owe this girl money.
And he owed the strip club.
He was probably like, oh, Money May, you hit me in the face with a 50. That's how you know she don't like you. She like your wallet. Sorry, right. I'm done. Go ahead.
This thing is speaking from personal experience, Rachia.
He's screaming some other nigga's name.
He didn't pause it. He just shrugged. But we won't leave it alone. Point is, he did this 4 years ago. So he knew, like he said, he knew this baby was coming. So he had a baby with a dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. So he owned the strip club at the same time. And now he's been ordered to pony up $33K a month for the last 4 years, plus expenses. Mayweather 49 was legally declared the father of the 4-year-old girl in March of 2026, with a judge writing. And now he's been ordered to pay $32,000 a month in child support, in addition to $933,000 in back support.
So while you're reading this out, could someone do me a quick favor and just look up the last few events or whatever that Mayweather had? And I just want to kind of see, like, let's look back in the last 4 years. I want to see the timeline. I want to know what Mayweather did, and I want to know because number one, it's real sloppy to own a strip club and get a dancer pregnant.
Fucking messy.
Like, that's dipping the pen in company ink and refilling the motherfucking
mad messy, bro.
That's
and
wild.
Then creating another pen.
And I get it, you're single and everything like that too. Cool. But I mean, there's got to be boundaries. This is a man that does not know boundaries.
Yeah, facts. Like, I don't know how you come up with this shit.
They've been just spreading rumors that this he's going broke or some kind of shit. Like, I remember seeing something Vlad was talking about, saying like he's hearing that Mayweather's going bankrupt. So who knows, man? Maybe he just got crazy expenses. He's got to keep that shit up. And then obviously now you find out he's got these kids.
Now my question is this though, like,
How many kids does he
we
have?
hear this word all the time in the celebrity world and in the rich nigga world of bankrupt. Bankrupt don't mean broke. Bankrupt don't mean broke. Like bankrupt just means a business is flopping. You know what I mean? Like, or you owe a bit of money. Like these niggas got these niggas got money put away somewhere. Because how many bankrupt niggas that are we watching right now that are broke? None. Donald Trump bankrupt fucking how many million times nigga made it to the presidency and he's still making money. So like to us, bankrupt to us is broke. Bankrupt to them niggas is different.
But we got to learn how to compartmentalize, because companies going bankrupt and the individual going bankrupt is completely different.
And that's the thing. I don't think Mayweather himself is going bankrupt. I think some ventures he might be involved in might be going bankrupt, but I don't think that equates to Mayweather is going broke.
So the thing is with bankruptcy, basically you owe more than you're bringing in.
Yeah.
And you got to the point to where you can't flip it. So you declare bankruptcy. I think the most common one that we all hear about all the time is Chapter 11, but I think Chapter 11 is American and is business-wise, right?
Yeah.
I talk to motherfuckers every day at my 9 to 5 that are declaring bankruptcy because they have 3 vehicles that they have on financing. They have their mortgage. They have this, that, and the third. And you could pick and choose what you declare under your bankruptcy, what you have to give back, what you're going to pay money towards. And basically, you pay money towards the insolvency company or whatever it is, the government that you chose, and they pay dividends to your creditors.
Yeah.
Right? So if they're saying that but through the culture and through everything like that, bankrupt has been equated to being broke.
Yeah.
So there's that part of it. There's the part that he's doing these wild. It's the same thing as this what's his name, Ray J. He's doing these wild ass things where it's like there's the only reason why you be doing this crazy shit is because either A, you just can't stay out the limelight, which you own your own company, you could manage, you own your own fight thing where he can put on fights legally and shit like that and have big fights come through. Big EJ and Thaddy, y'all some sports niggas. What's that main boxing commission thing in the States?
There's a few.
Is it like WBA or something like, what is it?
WBC, IBF.
WBC.
So something on the equivalent of that, to where in Vegas, he has that company where he can put on those fights. He can have, and they could mean something, you know what I'm saying? Real heavyweight fights and stuff like that. He could be that motherfucker. But he's doing fights, he's doing exhibitions against Conor McGregor. He's doing one against, I think, Manny Pacquiao. I don't know if that was an exhibition or not, but the Manny Pacquiao fight was a pure cash grab, which makes sense. But then you see that he's not good with his money and he can't read.
You just had to throw that shit in there.
And he can't read. Like at the end of the day, this is another example of I feel like he doesn't have the right people around him to help him manage his money.
Potentially, yeah. And just to be clear, like this was not one of them like business bankruptcy conversations at all. Like 50 had a business bankruptcy thing that he was doing, and we've heard the difference. But the rumors about Floyd is it's a personal. Like this ain't no one of his businesses are failing. They say this guy owes a bunch of money to like the IRS for unpaid taxes. He's got all these things you're hearing about, and then he's got a crazy lifestyle of expenses and shit. So I'm hearing it's legit.
These niggas disappeared.
Yeah, the Floyd conversation that niggas run. That's wild.
Yo, but I still got a question though, like, cause I don't know. You really think he himself is going broke? Cause you can claim personal bankruptcy because it could be possibly that there's less money in your personal accounts than it is in your business account. So it just makes more sense to just like, I guess, destroy whatever is gonna cost you the least.
Cost you?
I don't know. I still don't believe he's going
really
broke.
Don't know.
Like,
No, I don't think so either.
Like it's hard to fuck up anything over $100 million.
$1 billion.
Yeah, like to be honest, it's like when I hear like, oh, this guy's going bankrupt, I'm like, I don't think he's personally going bankrupt. I think the news is just reporting it that way for like clicks and views. Then you go into the story and you find out it's one company that he's got a little bit of stakes in, or one company that he started with a friend that's going bankrupt. You know what I mean?
Or a
It's
lot of times like they're like, I'm not paying you X amount of dollars. I'll just go bankrupt, close that,
simple.
Close
close
that
that
off
off,
and then
and keep my
move on
money.
to
Like
the
I'm
next.
just not paying
I
you.
can see
It's
that.
like I said, the number one example I brought up was fucking Trump. Like, how many times has this guy gone bankrupt and still remained a multi-fucking millionaire?
Yeah,
He's never personally
That's
gone
my
bankrupt.
point.
It's always been a
They'll
company
report it
bankruptcy
as
with him.
like, oh, Trump has gone bankrupt, and then you'll click into the story, and it's some little shell
Yeah.
company he owns where two companies within it have gone bankrupt. Like, it's
But
weird.
real talk,
Hold
on
on,
a
did y'all two
personal,
go
like
to
on
a
a
bathroom
personal,
break together? Like that was fucking weird. Y'all just disappeared off the podcast.
Well,
Come back.
they did.
technically, I went.
Like, y'all were
first, so
doing
I don't know what
cocaine in the
fuck's going
bathroom or
on.
some shit.
Technically,
They did.
I went
It
first,
was
so I
very
don't know what's going on
simultaneous.
after that.
It looked like some
I went
shit.
first. I don't know what's going on after that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Listen,
Find these two.
listen. Keep going. I'm gonna let y'all.
No, but on a personal level though, when you pay attention to some of this shit, you realize that like just because you have money and have something, that don't mean you've made it or that you're settled. Like when you buy shit, now you got to maintain shit. Now you have the government consistently coming after your ass for something called property tax. Like these niggas, that shit is wildly high. You know, the more expensive neighborhoods you're in, the more ridiculous that property tax is, and it don't ever go away. So I don't know how many of these brothers are thinking of that long term, but you buy a house in the hills, you buy another one, you paying on that bitch every year for the rest of your life.
And you know what's another crazy thing people don't understand is like net worth and cash flow are two totally different things, right? So like
Facts.
Completely.
if I have a $5 million house with no cash flow, I can't pay a phone bill. Like you can't pay a
Doesn't
phone
make
bill
sense.
with like fucking, the carpet out of your house. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right?
Is the more
Facts.
you get, the more you gotta put out to maintain it. This is why I'm mowing the fucking lawn manually and shit like that. You know what
He
I'm
didn't even have a motor on his shit. He's got the old one where you just fucking push it and it just chops it up. You gotta rake that shit up afterward. He's trying to save all that dough.
Nigga, my carbon footprint is huge. I have a gas.
My
You know what I'm
carbon
saying?
footprint.
Even to something as small as like I remember when I got my foreign, like back in 2017. I was like, yes. Like I finally got my foreign. I could finally afford this motherfucker. Da da da. First time I went to the gas station and they told me the motherfucking shit. I had the minimum motherfucker I had to put in the shit. I was like minimum what? Mid grade? Okay, cool. Minimum mid grade, but I'm gonna put in a little higher. Dog, I filled this motherfucker up. It was $120 a couple days ago. $120 on mid grade, nigga. To drive a 3 Series, nigga. When I hit over, this is a 745, nigga. This is a fucking 3 Series.
Yep.
I look good, but still, you know what I'm saying? So
You see why I got rid of the Benz? Because I was like, yo, there's nothing below 89 fucking bullshit they were telling me. And I'm like, I saw the gas just going like this.
yeah,
None of this shit. The gas prices were just doing this. And I was like, you know what? Let me just jump back in some domestic.
you know what,
Some shit I can fix myself.
what pissed me off? We went and bought an X3. You know what I'm saying? Not the M, just the regular X3. Need the SUV for the winter. We went and bought one. This motherfucker take regular gas.
what is it?
Regular fucking gas you could put in this motherfucker.
And
Crazy.
that's what pissed me off about my Benz, because it wasn't
81
even
minutes.
like it was the AMG or 6.3. Nigga, I just got my low 4matic, and these niggas is talking about premium. I was like, hold up. This is the Civic of Mercedes. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, you get that German engineering, and I'm like, I'm driving the 3, and I'm like, yeah, cool, like, okay, it makes sense, da da da. And then I go and grab a motherfucking a small SUV of the same brand, and like, no, just put in 81 octane, you're good. Fucking mean. Fucking
It's SUV.
I've been saying SUV. I've been going for broke to look good. You know what I'm saying? And I could have just got, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You better tell me put in extra premium. You better put in 10% diesel and 90% motherfucking 99 and shit.
You got to put premium and the fuel cleaner in there.
Yo, but in answer to Daddy's, who just smacked their lips? Yeah, I heard that shit. I heard that
Nice.
shit. Who smacked their lip, motherfucking lips? Stop smacking your lips. This ain't that type of podcast. Talking about that, he talking about going taking bathroom breaks. We're just gonna have a quick ode to niggas that used to do cocaine and stop doing cocaine, but still doing the talent that they think they had.
What the fuck?
Hand in my pocket, holding the shot block about the cocket. Brass, cause broken Pepsi glass could never stop me. They said you want me for a battle, but now you got me. You're soft, that's why I'm fucking off. My vocal weapon to the highest degree. With the Z, I'm representing the lyrical joint. Hollow point is what I'm spitting. Rehearse, or you will be the first to take a whipping. Bulletproof, Kevlar vest, I'm punching through it. Devoted, Teflon coated, that's how I do it. My rhymes are quick, extra clips with infrared. I'm butter on. Hand in your face, the other hand in my pocket, holding the shot block about to cock it.
I hate to hate on the motherfuckers that paved the way for this shit, but that motherfucker holding on to that style like he holding on to his hairline. That shit, motherfucker, that nigga need to go bald and need to let it rest.
Let that go.
I think he should just still do cocaine because he was better when he did cocaine. So just do cocaine just before you go to the studio. Just before you go to the studio, do a little bit of cocaine, and it might just.
You remember their outfits though? They was on the stage looking like coming out the motherfucking French Open with Lance Armstrong and shit like that. Biking shorts and motherfucking tight ass leather jackets, high as hell,
Wildin'.
looking like everybody's auntie. Yo, EJ, can we talk about sports, dog?
Yeah, we could jump into that if y'all want to jump into the finals, man. That's NBA Finals is coming up. You obviously got your Spurs hat on. Did y'all even check that out? Did you see the Spurs beat OKC?
Yes.
I just know to say you're welcome to you because my people got your jersey lifted, and we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to make them wrestling.
No, references. I didn't make shit. I just told you what it was. Just leave it at that. You're welcome, nigga.
This nigga raped you for a thank you. I'm just want to say you're welcome to you. Like how you
raped you for a thank you is wild.
I just take what I want.
Yeah, you just.
Nah, the finals is gonna be dope though. I think the Spurs Knicks. That's like a rematch from 1999. I'm hyped for it. Wemby looks like he's legit. This freak alien 7'4" crazy French kid is taking over the league.
A rematch from 1999 is crazy. Enough of the kids playing in it weren't even around when the first one happened.
You know what I mean? None of them. But that was the finals in '99, and yeah, the Spurs got another dynasty, man. We're in the midst of watching another dynasty here. They legit. Their best players is like 22 and 21 years old. Yeah. So it's ridiculous.
It's long term. I got to give a shout out to the Knicks though. So everybody knows I'm not a huge basketball fan. The only time I watch basketball is during the finals. I'm rocking for the Spurs because beginning of the year I bought a Spurs hat to replace my other Spurs hat because I like the colors. It reminds me of the 90s. I like me a little 90s Taco Bell du jour. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Spurs. The finals is gonna be on, but I gotta give it up to the Knicks. The Knicks is going crazy. The Knicks, nobody thought the Knicks would make it this far, and the Knicks made it this far off of 2 sweeps in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they on fire.
Crazy.
They on fire.
They haven't lost a game since something
like
that.
It's been a minute. No, they cooking. They cooking. I like what they're doing over there too, and it's good for basketball in terms of just like the history, because like bringing people back to the Madison Square Gardens and all the history there and all the celebrities, and they have that celebrity row. Yeah. You spending like $150K for a seat. You know, you really got to be caked up to be going to them games, but they're gonna have all the big dogs are gonna be there. It's gonna be it's hype. I'm happy for Spike Lee too. He's been waiting his whole life to see this shit.
Spike, yeah, I fucked with Spike. Celebrity row, like that would suck. Like the floor seats is dope, but imagine going to a game you couldn't even eat a glizzy in peace.
That's what you're worried about.
I'm sure. Like half
worried about yes.
I'm sure the row behind them is like bodyguard row. There's celebrity row and then bodyguard row. Like them niggas ain't just gonna be sitting down there and that nigga smack them in the back of their head.
EJ, I'm going.
Fuck your Knicks.
I'm going on bet365.com right now. We are not sponsored, but we are going into some. Hold on for a second. You know, I lost my whole train of thought. But So Jazz Sports, who's the lock for Game 1?
Who do I got as the lock for Game 1? I think the Spurs are going to win Game 1, even though they're coming in a little tired. I think the Knicks are going to get caught off guard in the first game, just trying to match up sizes and whatnot and figure out how they're going to be able to attack Wemby. And then I think the Spurs have a good chance to steal that one. I'm going to put my money on them.
Spurs in Game 1. Cool.
Where are they playing? Are they playing in New York or?
First game's in San Antonio. Spurs had a better record this year. I think they won like 63 games or something like that. So, yeah.
Spurs in Game 1. You heard it here first. Probably not, but you heard it here anyway. Who do you have for the whole series?
I got the Spurs winning the whole series, man. Yeah, I'm good with either one. I'm not like there's no rooting interest. I don't care if the Knicks win; it'd be all good for New York too. But in terms of just watching the games and watching like breaking down the film and stuff, I think the Spurs are just a better team. I think they're ready for it. And then Wemby's a mismatch nightmare. And the kid's like he's different than most like alien like gangly players. Like he's got an angry mean streak to him. This dude he's gangly longer than a motherfucking pause, but the dude is he's got that angry like mean streak to him. You don't see that when you look at him just like, you know, for face value, but 100% he's got that grit, and I like seeing it, man. I'm rooting for that.
All right. Anybody else here? Like, I'll tell you right now, if the Spurs win, just because I own a Spurs hat and not a Knicks hat, I will become a dedicated fan to basketball, and the Spurs will be my team if they win. Just because I love jumping on bandwagons.
Daddy's a Spurs guy back in the day, you know, like back in the Tim Duncan era.
Tim Duncan, Ginobili, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, basically up until the Kawhi Leonard days. I'm still a Spurs fan, and I am definitely more of a Spurs fan than a Knicks fan, but I do want Jalen Brunson just to win this one, because I think it's going to be hard for him to do it again, and I think Wemby has so much opportunity to win multiple championships. So I want Brunson to get this one done, and then I can go back to cheering for the Spurs.
I think that assessment is actually dead accurate. Like Brunson, if he don't win this, he probably ain't gonna be back. This is their best chance. Usually a guard, guards don't win championships. You don't have like guys that are 6'1", 6'2", leading a team to a championship. It's so rare. So that would be dope for him. And the way he's doing it is actually one of the dopest stories I've ever seen. So the nigga's crazy. He had an opportunity to sign like a $260 million contract, and he opted to not do that and sign like a $150 million contract. He literally left $113 million on the table, like no
just
cap,
so they had that more money
just so that they can have more money to bring on other players. And then he went to the front office and asked them to bring on his homeboys, like literally guys he played in college with. So they brought Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart over. One they had to sign, one they had to trade for, but they got it done. And it's all because this brother left like a lot of money on the table. So that's pretty dope to see that come full circle. And now he's got like two of his best friends. And it worked, yeah. He's got two of his best friends on the squad, and they're in the finals together. They won an NCAA championship together. They actually won two together. So
and that's what it
is.
is.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
And
on a sports note, let me give a little shout out to my son, Easton. Yeah. My little man Easton. He's going to the finals for football. We had our flag football championships yesterday, semifinals. They knocked off the top team. Little man had the game of his life, bro. He had 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. He had the game-winning pick 6. No time on the clock. It was fire, guys. So shout out to Ethan.
That's our one.
Yes, sir. He's going to the finals next week, bro.
Yo, as a dad, I hate to sound patronistic or whatever the fuck they call it. Whatever. As a dad, when your son just be making like that extra sports shit, that shit hits you different. That shit hits you. I bet you like in the caveman days, the first time you saw your kid kill a brontosaurus or something like that, I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right.
Pick 6 game winning pick 6. You just up there. You probably. I'm gonna say it. So bleep me out. You was probably just chimping out, just on there, just going crazy, screaming like fucking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo, I'll tell the story.
He don't want to give it fucking traction, and then he brought it.
No, I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story.
Joke call back. We call him back to jokes. That's how you.
Your boy's injured, man. I'm that old nigga that injured himself because I was watching my son play, and I got so involved that I pulled my damn quad, bro. Real talk. I got that excited. I'm running like when he made that pick and he starts running down the sidelines. I'm running down the sidelines next to him like go, and then my shit just
Look at Michael Johnson.
my shit just went. My shit just went, yo. But yo, that feeling that Will's talking about, it's like that's my seed. Like I lost my shit, bro. It was a moment. It was a moment.
Any accomplishment.
That's crazy. We so old. You gotta stretch before you cheer.
Yeah,
before you cheer, cuz.
It's wild.
I had two parents come up to me after that situation. One was a concerned parent for my health. This guy was like, "Yo, I saw you running, and then I saw you pull up. Are you okay?"
I recognize that shit.
I told him, brother, I'm not. I think I pulled something. He's like, I could tell. He's like, I'm gonna get you some ice. And then the other one was a female mom. She came up to me and she's like, "Sir, I think you dropped your phone." She's like, "I saw you in the commotion. Your phone fell." I was like, "Oh, damn! I didn't even notice. Thank you." Like I was that dad, yo. I lost my whole shit.
Fucking pulled the squad, dropped his phone.
Lost my whole shit.
I can remember, and I think every parent can, and if they can't, they will. You're gonna have that point to where there's gonna be certain points in your kid's life to where you was just acting a fool because you was so proud. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, I think Kyrell was doing something in school. He's the smart one. Kyrell's brilliant.
I like that name, by the way.
Nigga say he's a smart one.
He's a smart one, right? So I can't remember what it was, but he was just reciting some shit off the top of his fucking head without rehearsal. I was like looking at him like, God damn, that's my boy. And I'm going off, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Breezy. Breezy's the artist and stuff like that. And she has like galas. So they invite her to places to where she displays and sells her art and shit like that. Like every time I go, I'm just like, there's tears in my eyes. Like, that's my boo. And she just drawing this. I have her art. You can't see it in this motherfucker. It's over here. But I have her art up right now. And then you have Prince. And Prince is like, Prince can spit. This motherfucker can spit though. Like, I can't explain it, but this motherfucker like a new age pop. How he spits and he puts the thoughts behind it. And every time he's like, "Yo, pops, can you listen to this? Tell me what you think about this." Rah rah rah. I'm like, "Yo, that's deep. Like, why are you thinking about this? Did I hurt you when you was a child? Like, I'm super offended in you. How you get these type of feelings, right?" And then Gabby. I used to take Gabby to like kickboxing and taekwondo and shit like that. And the first time she put an adult, she's 13. She turned 13 yesterday. Your happy birthday to my boo, my heart. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Bugs. But the first time she put an adult on their ass from a kick to the chest, I was like, that's my, like I yelled. They're like, "Sir, you have to calm down. There's other kids in here," and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you too big for every other kid, and the kid's like, "I wish my parents loved me like that." Dog, she putting a dollar in her ass. I said, I didn't have to worry about her never again. Let a motherfucker try and take something from her when she gets 18. I'm gonna have to bail her out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to get the points where you're just like, yo, these kids is sensational. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's dope.
Oh no, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like when people think you cheering for like a sports team, like I'm a big sports guy. Obviously, I'm the guy on the show with the sports. That's a whole different feeling. Like when I'm cheering for the Eagles, it's cool. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, that's cool. But they won. I didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool. Like I'm like, oh shit, we won. But technically, we didn't win shit. Anthony, you still in the same house. I'm still in the same. You know, same. My life is still the same. You know what I'm saying? They didn't shout me out when they went on their parade. They weren't like, yo, shout out to EJ. Like they didn't give a fuck about me.
You made that kid. You won.
But this nigga that came out of my nuts that did that shit yesterday,
you won.
Damn,
you won.
He did that shit. Like that hit my heart yesterday. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
And speaking from a non-biological parent standpoint, you ain't even gotta like, nigga. My son, I'm a doctor now because my son's about to be. Fuck you, nigga. I'm living vicarious.
Oh,
my
shit.
son is a doctor, nigga. Doctor, you don't have to. Fuck, I'm still Mister. And I don't even get that from some people. Nigga, fuck out of here.
That's dope.
I'm still Mister. This nigga about to be a doctor, nigga. And it's like like historical sciences, like not just like this nigga gonna know shit. Like so like some shit.
And what's dope is too, because like myself and Cross, like we had like Cross being a stepfather of you know what I'm saying, young still, and me having kids early and shit like that. and EJ, your kids had that junior high to high school level and shit like that too. It's gonna be dope watching Daddy, and we're gonna have these episodes, and we're gonna get together, have these barbecues. You be like, yo, dog, my son or my daughter just da da da. Like right now, he's just really exasperated because Daddy didn't burst into the room looking for Spider-Man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody
he did. He actually did the crawler. Y'all
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this nigga came in on some Metal Gear Solid. He's been playing video games. He's like, I'm gonna do this shit like Sam Fisher.
And I don't care, anybody who listens to this podcast, Daddy be pardoned, because I don't give a fuck what this nigga says. I seen this nigga's face when Daddy was born. I seen this nigga's face when his daughter was born. Like this nigga, as soon as Daddy just gonna be, the nigga peed in the toilet by himself. It's gonna be a party. Down the block like a motherfucker. So it's gonna be something when something happens. So I think it's gonna be dope to see that shit too. And then I hope none of my homeboys have kids ever again. Cause like nigga, we old. I'm 45 years old. I want to be a grandpa soon.
Right?
I do. I want to spoil a kid and give it back to whoever owns it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be Papa Hayes.
So you out here encouraging your youngins to? Is that what you're doing?
Stop.
That's what he gets from hanging out with Caribbean people too much.
Nah,
they always want you to make them grandkids. When you ever give me some grand picnic? When you ever give me some grandbaby? I'm still single.
I had a couple hits.
I'm 14. What do you want from me, Grandma?
Oh, shit. No, I had a couple hits of the 1400, but sometimes I'll be on TikTok. You know what the most beautiful sound in the world is?
What's that?
A baby laughing.
Oh,
that shit fucking gets me every fucking time. And now I'm on. I like follow these things on TikTok where it's like, it's just it's not. This sounds weird, so like just let me finish my sentence, right? But it's kids, but like it's kids like doing jokes on their fucking parents, or they like one was like a kid tasting wasabi for the first time, which is fucking hilarious. Kids running. I think I said it before. Kids running through like glass houses and
kids being funny.
Carnival houses, yeah. But when the kid sees their sibling fuck up, and the fucking 1-year-old is losing it, laughing they fucking ass off, that kid laugh,
yeah, it's genuine.
At first, I was like, oh, I want another one. Then I talked to my mom, and she's like, well, you saw how Jay did so if you have another kid, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be in the same boat. So I'm like, all right, maybe a grandkid then at 45 years old, a grandkid. Because I gave my mom grandkids when she was like 38, 39, something like that. So yeah, I think 45 years old is good to have grandkids, and I could watch them laugh. I could be Papa. I could spoil the shit out these little motherfuckers. Get my kids saying, hey, you never spoiled me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I have grandkids, they're getting everything they fucking want, dog. Everything they want. With my kids, I was like, shit, we both have to live.
Badass grandkids. Fuck you, I'm going to live with Grandpa.
Yeah, but with grandkids, my grandson be like, yo, listen, I need a car. But you only 12. All right, cool. Let's go down to the Honda dealership, see if we get something used. See if we can get you a Celica at cost. Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Celica from Honda, eh?
Yeah, I was about to say this thing about a Celica from Honda.
The Honda buy used. They got the
It's cheaper if you don't go to Toyota. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a Celica.
He knows what he's doing.
Like y'all,
y'all
niggas is dickheads.
Yo, what was your first whip?
My first whip was shit. I had Oldsmobile Calais. The Calais. And the reason why is it was the 4-door fucked up stepchild of the Cutlass. Now
I'm gonna look this up.
Calais. So I got it from my cousin.
It's a Cutlass without a T. It couldn't afford the T, so it's just a Calais.
It was burgundy. It smelled like every single previous owner. My older cousin, like my second cousin, told me and said, "Look, I got this Cutlass for you." It's just around the times when Training Day was out. I'm like, "Yo, a Cutlass would be dope." He's like, "It's burgundy." I'm like, "It's fine. I could tint the windows." Rah rah rah. I get there with the cash.
Wait, you said it's about time Training Day was out?
My first legitimate whip, yes.
That sounds about right.
When did Training Day come out?
2000?
I was like
2004.
it was before that. I was like 22, 23 when I bought this.
Yeah, not all of us had Ralph Lauren to
2001.
buy.
Playing days,
Not all of us
2001.
had Ralph Lauren to buy us a car at 16 because we know the nigga, right? So
Damn.
yeah,
Yo, don't let bougie Jude fool you. Back in the day, Jude used to
that's
drive
what I'm
himself
saying.
some,
We don't all know
some
Ralph
other
Lauren to buy us a car right off top. This,
You think I had Ralph Lauren to buy me a car?
well, nigga, you're the sponsor for that shit. So I'm expecting you've been the sponsor forever. Ever since I known you, you've been that polo nigga. So
And the
Nah,
Audi,
nigga,
nigga, pulled up with the Audi. This nigga
There's no Ralph Lauren in the refugee camps, bro.
Listen. Jude was saving his money, buying clothes and not paying for gas. He didn't think cars needed to run on gas, so all his money was just buying Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Tell
Bro,
him, Jude.
I bought a car, didn't I?
tell him, Jude.
But you didn't put gas in it. You didn't put no gas in
that
that
was for you
bitch.
niggas when you needed a
I
ride.
put
You got
horsepower in there.
I need the pink horsepower. I need y'all. So my Oldsmobile Calais was because I got tricked by my cousin because he told me it was a Cutlass.
Yep.
What color?
It was burgundy all the way through. I'm talking like 80s pimp burgundy. Like this shit was handed down by niggas. This thing was handed down so much through my family that the seatbelt didn't work. The seatbelt was out and stayed there. I put the seatbelt in, wrapped it around the seat. Hopefully I wouldn't die.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first time he called the seatbelt a nigga. Nigga.
Yeah. The first time I was like, oh, niggas could be inanimate objects could be niggas? Okay.
That was when he figured it out.
What about
Yo,
y'all?
I can't believe Training Day is that old. I would have sworn Training Day was like 2008 or some shit like that.
Mine
01.
Yeah.
Mine
That's
was
crazy.
mine was a 97 Chrysler Intrepid. Remember that long,
I remember the
flat,
Intrepids,
long,
yeah.
flat ones?
Cop
And,
cars.
No. Those were the cop cars were the fucking Crown Vics back then.
Interceptors, the Crown Vics Interceptor.
Yeah, but this was just
okay.
it was my closest if I could get to the 300M. You remember the 300M from Belly that X was driving around in? So this was the closest I could get to that motherfucker. So I got the Intrepid, but it was like a flat spaceship. Had the fake bullet holes on the side. You remember those bullshit? Had to peel them shits off because I'm like, I'm a black man. I ain't driving around with them shits. Ain't police be pulling me over. But yeah,
That's great.
that was my first whip. 97.
I had a 92 Integra. That was my first
Black
car.
Integra, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 92 two-door Integra. Good times, man. Green though, the shit was ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
That's all I could
All
afford,
right,
bro.
Daddy, tell us about your first Porsche.
It's the Audi. It was the Audi.
Nah, dude.
This nigga rolled out on crutches talking about, yeah, we gonna record.
It was a fucking.
That shit fucked me up.
It was a bicycle.
Audi make bikes, niggas?
Nah, I had an '87 Mercury Tracer.
Oh, okay,
With
okay.
the white one with the. I don't know, Will, did you ever see that with the blue racing stripes I had, and then I had that black juice on the front windshield?
Yeah.
The black juice mobile.
Yo,
Yeah.
actually, sorry guys, I gotta rewind. I lied. My first car.
Wait, hold on.
No, hold up. No, because here's I forgot about it.
Wait
No,
till the nigga's finished. Wait till the niggas finish telling
Nah,
their shit.
let him go. Let him
He
go.
just,
Let him go.
he just finished. Didn't you not finish? Did you finish? But I gotta rewind, nigga. I gotta rewind because I'm a liar and I don't want to be a liar before I forget.
No, he just finished. Listen.
No,
I finished
the whole thing is I don't want to be a liar, nigga.
Nah, go ahead, fam.
My first car was not a motherfucking Intrepid. The Intrepid came after my 93 Ford Tempo that only lasted a month. That's why I forgot about the motherfucker. So that fucking shit bucket was my first car. It was a burgundy Ford Tempo because as you remember brought up the burgundy, I remember that fucking nasty fucking color on this car. But anyway, Daddy, I apologize. I just don't want to be lying to the people.
Ford Tempo. What else we got? We got anything else in the Trello?
We got a couple of
Didn't
things.
do?
What was just real quick? What was y'all's most memorable car?
I had a 2001 Civic that I loved. It came out right around the Fast and Furious era, so
nice.
I put all that Fast and Furious bullshit into it. Racing pedals, racing seats, cold air intake. Everything. I put everything in that bad boy. Love that thing.
Was it
for a
loud
minute.
too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that whip. That thing meant everything to me for a minute, man. I love that car. Yeah, good times.
I don't know. I gotta go with the Benz. All the Benzes I've ever owned, like the 300, the 350C, all of them shits, the 500. I don't know. There's just a level of like, people look at you different in them shits, no matter who you are, what you are. Like, they don't want to hit you. They don't want to come near you. They give you your space on the road. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's just something about driving a Mercedes. It just makes you. It's a feeling too. It's a class feeling too. Like when you just sit in them and you own this motherfucker. You're like, yeah, this motherfucker is mine. Like, I don't know. There's just something about them. When you look at that symbol too, and you see it in the rear view. Man, I've seen people just look up in their rear view and just get the fuck out of my way. Because they're like, I don't want a chance of getting rear-ended. I don't want a chance nothing. Him hit me hitting him.
Yo,
I'ma just move.
There's the reason why we used to steal them shits and put them around fucking bathtub plug fucking chains on our neck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yo, Rundle and Forest Lawn were hard as fuck. What about you, Thaddy? What was your?
Yo, it might actually be that Mercury Tracer. Like, it was my first car. I was like 16 years old. Like, I haven't bought the car before I had my license, so it was like it was sitting in my backyard for like 3 months, and like every day after school I'd get in there and just pretend. Can't wait to drive this shit. I can't wait to drive this shit. So it's like, yeah, I remember when I first started driving that shit. I felt like God for like, yeah, so good.
I'd have to say, like, it wasn't my car, but my homegirl Jill had this Mercury Cougar. Now, I can't remember what the year it was, but this is where I learned how to drive. You know what I'm saying? Her parents gave her this Mercury Cougar, and the amount of debauchery that happened in this 2 years, I'm talking from the lowest of the lows to we had a whole 2-3 months at the Sheraton Eau Claire partying with Usher and his weird ass bodyguard and shit like that while he was shooting Shanghai Nights. This was FUBU. Everybody had their own colored FUBU suit and shit like that. But the car at the time was Jill's Mercury Cougar, and this shit went through some shit. The story, we was driving down fucking 16th Ave, dusted and disgusted, going fast as a motherfucker, and Tress is in the back seat, and he's drinking, and he finished up his 40. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, Jill, roll down the window. I'm gonna throw my 40 out the window. And Jill's like, it is rolled down. Jill was done. Like, there's nobody sober in this car except for me, the driver. I was sober as fuck, for disclosure. And she's like, it already is rolled down. And Tress is like, no, it's not rolled down. Just roll down the window and I'm gonna toss out my 40. And she's like, it is rolled down. Leave me the fuck alone. And he's like, it's not rolled down. See? And he, with all his force, threw this 40 out the fucking side window, hit the glass. The glass shattered.
Yeah.
We were going so fast, the glass went like this and then sucked in. Scraped her up in the face. I thought someone shot at our fucking shit. So now I'm like this, right? I'm fucking going crazy. She's screaming. Tress is laughing in the back. Evil T was out the whole time for that motherfucker. But yeah, then we pulled over. She talked about how her parents were gonna fucking kill her. So we did a move on that shit. And got the Mercury Cougar replaced. Y'all put the fucking 1s and 2s together and everything like that. But that was the craziest shit. So that Mercury Cougar has always been in my memory. And that's that.
Good times. Good times. My favorite car. Yeah, like I said, it was the Benz. Like I already answered. Nigga, it's your turn. Fuck me. I'm talking shit.
I think he said he was drinking water.
I lied. I told you it was. Bro, what did I tell you? What did I say after I was drinking the water? That I was just what it's mixed with. Just think about whatever.
This is why I love Murder, because Murder heard Dead Air and said, "Yo, we podding. I need to say something."
Something. So I'm not gonna just sit here.
I'm gonna let you know that you niggas know I already said this shit.
How about this? How about this? How about some funny shit? Woman pulled over for distracted driving, and missing her right hand.
You see this shit?
Yeah.
So
now,
I saw the video, and the cop pulls this lady over, And the cop, she's like, okay, what am I getting pulled over for? And the cop's like, oh, I saw that you were looking at your phone in your right hand. This lady's like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, you were driving and distracted because you were driving with your right hand. She lifted up her right arm and she's, Daddy, I swear to God, you're going to hell.
Hey, yo!
Oh, shit.
This is why we're fucking friends, bro. This is why me and Daddy are friends. Because he's crazy.
This nigga put his,
What did I do?
so I'm so glad that this just only goes to audio for the most part. And if we find a clip of that shit, I'm giving that to EJ to fucking mix
Yeah,
that shit because
yeah,
that shit was
that.
hilarious. This nigga was just like,
This guy put his stub up in the air.
did anybody else see this shit?
I saw it. Yeah.
No, I seen it.
Yo,
I
that's
haven't seen
crazy
it,
because
no,
do you
it's
see the
new.
clip where she's like, so I went to court and she's like, my case got thrown out. And I guess they like called her or sent her an email saying that she did, like, it was thrown out. And she's like, but just because I'm a thorough person, I still went to my court date. And when I got there, they told me there was a lack of evidence.
There you go.
There you go.
That's pretty good, yo. That's pretty good.
Hey, listen. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. That's like the homeboy with no limbs getting charged. They're just going after anybody. The cornhole champion there. He's a quadriplegic, but he got charged.
He did it.
murder. I did it.
He did it.
He did it.
I don't care what anybody says. I seen this motherfucker stand on his head. Of course, they gave him a pillow because, you know,
Shoot out the window with no
he
hands.
stood on his head, snorted a whole fucking 3 grams of coke, and then grabbed the AR and okay, this motherfucker did it.
He snorted coke standing on his head.
Did you see that shit? Dog, did you see
Yeah.
that shit? Dog, you laughing, but I wouldn't make that shit up. He was standing on his head, and of course, with the assistance of a friend of his, he got 3 grams of coke and snorted that shit up.
A curved coke straw. So he had a special straw.
Dog, no, dog. They put he's upside down. They put the coke on whatever the fuck and just drained it into this motherfucker's nostrils while he was upside down. Then he slipped down on his stomach, paused, grabbed the fucking AR, went out the window, and is with no hands.
With no
The man has no
blood
hands and no arms. He just has from here to here. I don't know what to call it, and was busting shots out the window.
Wait, you didn't see that? Yo, didn't you play the video on this podcast?
I thought you played the video.
I did play the video. You played the video.
No, I don't think
we
we
played
did,
the
did we?
video. I think
we just talked
we just
about it.
talked about it. But yeah, that's
You know
wild.
what I'm talking about, though. I think he's the one who showed it to us. Then it was in the group chat. Then
maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
anyways, back to the
lack of evidence.
Lack of evidence. But when she got pulled over, she wasn't even rude or anything like that. She put up the arm and was like, "Are you sure you saw that?" And then I feel like the cop was like,
The way he doubled down was just like,
"Yeah,
come
he had
on,
to,
bro.
it's like I have to commit to this." It's like,
Bro, you could have just been like, that's a perfect my bad situation. But this thing is like, no, yeah, I saw what I saw. And you're getting a ticket or whatever the fuck.
So
she was like, okay.
Cool, let's work.
She was so cool with it. That's how you know she wasn't black.
Because you couldn't have been angry at something like that. You could have just been like, you know what?
If
It's
you was
hard.
black, if you was black, you could
No,
have
but
been.
sometimes it's just hard being the smartest person in the room. So when you see yourself in a situation like that, hey, you see yourself in a situation like that, you just gotta go, you know what? All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with it, and we're gonna deal with this through the proper channels. And unfortunately, you made the public pay for it.
So this leads me to the question, and I want some detail in this motherfucker. Give me a time when y'all was pulled over and y'all shouldn't have been pulled over and you knew it, and it still went down to where you got the ticket and you had to either pay or fight the ticket.
Oh,
we all niggas that have been driving something out of a nigga range. So
I don't think I got the ticket. You just got pulled over and then they question you on a bunch of shit, find out that they have nothing,
but
let you
that's
go.
kind of the same thing without just going through the channels, right? But I've had like a bunch of like no seatbelt pullovers
Let's say
on some,
you
like,
got pulled
bullshit.
over and you knew you shouldn't have got pulled over, but you got pulled over just because you driving black.
DWB.
DWB. Yeah.
Fuck. Man, I've got too many of those. That's the thing, though. Like, I mean, we drive around. We used to drive around here all the time, and we literally would just get in the car, make it around the corner, and it's like pulled over because there just happened to be a cop sitting there, and we niggas in the lawn. You know,
Niggas in the line.
There was an
it's
error.
facts.
There was an error.
Yeah,
Plus,
so-
my Civic, I always had the tint. So, and then I had on the license plate you have that little light, like the indigo light or whatever. So they used to pull me over for dumb shit like that and be like, "Yo, you can't have that on your license plate. Yo, your tint."
bro, they used to make you
and then
peel
try to
the
run
tin.
you on all that.
Remember that when they would make you peel the tin? They would.
They never went that far with me,
Bro.
but they'd always try to pull that shit
They
up.
would fucking to the point where they could check it and they'd go, "Oh, get out, peel this." You could have that peel tin, the ones the bullshit that you put on, bro. They used to make you peel that off. My homeboy had like the blacked out lights, the blacked out fucking everything was blacked out, and they were like, "Nope." And it's like now it's just we asking for it at that point, right? But there be sometimes when we just jump in mom's like Subaru Legacy to go to this fucking store to grab some mix for the liquor or whatever, and we just going. We just jump in the car and go and pulled over, and it's like no tint, no nothing, but it's either the car is too simple for you to be driving it, or it's too expensive for you to be driving it. So it's like we got to find that nigga range of vehicles where like niggas is only allowed to drive this because it's a fact, bro. Because if you were in like a Ford Tempo or like a Honda Civic back, like you said back in the day, we stole that shit because it was the easiest stealable car. That's what they assumed. No, hold up, nigga. Hold up. Let a nigga finish. No. Hold on.
Maurice, you're finished.
Yeah.
Thank you.
With the weed.
You're right.
Daddy,
right.
At the end of the day, Daddy, and we think
That's what they say. We
you're
stole
too
that shit.
gracious with the weed. No, you're too gracious with the weed. We don't speak French over here. We ain't never stole a thing in our life.
Back to letting a nigga finish. Anyway, you see a nigga in a certain car back in the day, we stole that shit is what they assuming. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to get a certain level of car to drive around in so you don't get pulled over.
Yo, from my experience, it felt like an age thing. Like it didn't matter if my car
we were a
was
certain age back in the
new
day.
or old. When I was like in my 20s, these guys were pulling me over nonstop. But as soon as I got to like that later 20s, early 30s, and now obviously in your 40s, like I'm looking for them. I'm almost like, yo, you guys coming? Like they don't even. They'll be next to me and they just smile at me and shit. You're like, what the fuck changed? Like y'all see the age on me?
Now I can drive a
20
Benz.
years ago, you'd be like, roll that thing down and trying to talk
Now
to
they
me.
can drive a Benz, not 97
Dog,
or 98.
Dark privilege, nigga.
You don't have that?
Dog,
They just leave me alone now. Now it's mad
if you're
chill. Everywhere I drive.
in Canada, you can't drive shit.
What do you mean? I'm a dark skinned trade. They don't fuck with me, bro.
Dog,
Don't fuck with me.
exactly, because you are what they assume niggas to be. If you light skin in Canada, you're a pimp, basically from Nova Scotia. They gon' I tell you right now.
Hold on.
Where's the fucking lie?
Is that false?
I was about to be like, yeah. Like,
Where's
you are
the
light
fucking
skinned
lie?
nigga from Nova-
Retired doesn't mean shit. It's
And all of it is, listen, the only jobs I've ever had, taxes went to the government. The only time I've ever made money, the only time I've ever paid bills, the only time I've ever done anything, a portion of that went to the government, a portion of that went to benefits. I've been working for a hot minute since.
You made a lot of money off. You made a lot of money off pussy
Us
there
too.
because
Nigga,
over 10 grand you got to file.
The only reason you pay taxes is because you spent all that money on cigarettes and liquor, and they tax the shit out of that shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, y'all niggas over here on that fucking DJ Vlad program. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here because y'all niggas mouths open wide, fucking back cavity. But at the end of the day, shit. Now, but I do get even the other day, the whole family was in the fucking car. These motherfuckers running the plates, but I get. When I'm in the three's blacked out. Like when Murder was saying, it's blacked out from the lights to the windows to the back lights. You know what I'm saying? Even to the back emblem. And
We don't drive with the windows up.
the front emblem was blacked out, but then someone stole that shit, so I had to go and spend. Or actually, I got it gifted, but it was like a $300 shit to get the fucking shit back on there. I didn't steal it, but someone stole mine.
No, I'm just doing the Takashi. Stole that shit, nigga.
I went in and took that shit.
But
Nigga.
I've had to the point where the cops are behind me, run my shit, and you can see the disappointment because you know when the cops are behind you, even if you never do anything, but there's that feeling of like you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? So you going slower than the speed limit.
Your heart racing. Yeah.
So
yeah.
but you see them looking at their little they distracted and shit, looking at their little computers and everything like that.
You see this?
And you see the disappointment in their faces when they realize it's like, oh, this motherfucker has no jacket, none.
He's clean.
Zero.
Yeah.
Not even as a youth. And this motherfucker pull up beside you and say, hey, you gotta go check your tints. Like this. You know what I'm saying? You know he watching you and shit like that. But but when I had the Cadillac though, the Cadillac I was getting pulled over all the time in the Cadillac. I still get pulled over a lot now, but the Cadillac was like almost on like a week, like 2-3 times a week I was getting pulled over.
You know what though? It's funny though. Like when we get pulled over, when we get pulled over now, exactly. They're just God giving us warnings. Because every time I get pulled over now, if I get pulled over, it's after I've done something stupid and I shouldn't be doing. Like for example. Your last pullover, my last pullover, I decided to get into a fucking vehicle after I had some alcohol. You know what I mean? Asshole. Stupid move. Got myself some shit.
This is public though. Don't do that.
What do you mean? I've already been fucking.
It's still no.
But you know what I'm saying? So I've done my thing, and that was my warning. Don't do that. Every other time I jump in a vehicle, everything is all good. So it's God kicking me in the ass. And the guy was like, hey, listen. I know I am saying, but just get your ass home. You live right here. And so I was like, okay, cool. That was one of the luckier times of my life. You know what I mean? So it was, don't do that shit again. That was God giving me a kick in the ass. So I have another homeboy left my house a couple weeks ago, got in his whip, got the same ticket, and he actually got a ticket, and I was like, you know what? At this age. Back in the day, we were doing dumb shit. 16, 17, driving, drunk, open liquor in the car, and we just felt invincible. Nowadays, nah, son. So I just went.
I caught a ticket off leaving this nigga's house, and I stopped drinking for 3 hours.
It's not about
that was the lesson you learned. It was a 3-hour lesson. Is that what you said?
This nigga, you hilarious though. This nigga, yeah, the 3.5 hours I'll be in the car. No, it was like 3 hours after I stopped drinking. These motherfuckers pulled me over. They was watching me. I like ever since I went to the bus driver's studio, they were watching me for a hot minute. But I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Fuck it.
No, we were just telling people that like it was all about our fucking drunk driving dumb shit.
I've never drunk drove in my life, nigga. What are we talking about? Next subject. I lost all of it, nigga. We had 216, nigga. Like where
the levels, the drunk driving is where we was going.
Levels. I just don't do it. Like shout out to Justin Timberlake. You saw what that fool did. You saw what Timberlake did.
Getting pulled over. That's where we were. Getting pulled over.
And you're saying at this age, at that financial status, how the fuck you getting pulled over drunk as shit like Timberlake is? Like, are you crazy? You ain't got somebody that literally their job is just to make sure your ass don't do that.
If I was at Justin Timberlake's fucking financial level, you know how many white drivers named Jeeves I would have?
Right? What's your name? Andrew. No, it's not.
It's Jeeves.
That shit is ridiculous, though.
Twice around the Pomerade or Pomerade, or whatever the fuck they call that shit. Fuck. Anybody else? We at 217. Anybody else got anything they want to chat about? We got growing up. Did you have any of the teachers that impacted your life?
That might be more of a deeper question. I don't know if you want to end the shit on that.
And no.
We don't need to end it.
That's my address. That's my answer. No.
That's your answer.
I don't remember one of these motherfuckers. And I remember one that impacted. Actually, you're right. I threw my desk at one.
What?
Because she used the phrase "you people" to me, and it's the first time I ever was like, "Hold up, that don't sound right."
This conversation, keep going.
That don't sound right. And that was the first time I was ever like, I heard like the "you people" phrase, and I took it the wrong way. Like, you know what I mean? Like this was in like the 7th grade in like Egbert here, just over behind Dr. Egbert High School or junior high.
Yeah.
And my social teacher, she looked at me one day. I guess we were just being kids, passing notes, doing whatever the fuck we do. And she looked at me specifically and said, "You people are always causing trouble." And for something in me just went, which you people are you talking about? And I wasn't like old enough to like register, like I registered racism, but we weren't who we are today. You know what I mean? But something in me said, nah, throw something in this bitch. So I just grabbed my
them little
fucking desk
Yeah,
and just whipped that shit.
That little desk that niggas get stuck in when they try to sit down. That little shit.
No, not the one that's attached to the chair. Remember how we had the little plastic chairs and then that little square desk with the drawer in it?
Yeah.
With the drawer in it? Yeah, nigga, I just fucking whipped the whole shit to the front of the class. I was like, I don't know why the fuck. And then to me, and then my mom was like, yo, why you do that? Why you do that? Like, what make you act them with it? And I'm like, she said to me, you people are always causing trouble. And for some reason, I thought she was talking about black people. And my mom was like, you're probably right.
And you chimped
Like,
out.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, bro, why are we giving this traction, dog?
I'm joking.
Yo, but in hindsight, you still think she was racist, or was that like
I really don't know, but to me, when you say affected my life, it made me watch the way people in authority talk to me. You feel me? It made me watch the way, like, because you are in a position of like, you're my teacher, you think you can say something to me that I'm not gonna react.
You don't have a teacher that affected you positively? I took this as a positive.
He didn't it, I'm
Either
pretty
or,
sure
no,
it said
it was either
positive or negative in the Trello.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
did.
yeah. I just
So-
didn't read the whole thing then. My bad.
So yeah, you know, you don't read the whole thing, you don't type properly, we'll leave it alone. But
Yeah, but I know comedic timing. Anyways, yo, Daddy EJ, what you got?
so do I. You just no, you don't. You just slow.
You see how both niggas is laughing? Yes, I do. Daddy EJ, what you again? What's your
Y'all is hilarious. I had a teacher that affected me positively.
Yeah.
I had a couple in my life, like for sure. Like there's times where, like I feel like school wise, I just didn't care enough. So like, I almost just did enough to get by sometimes, and that was kind of my mindset. And I had some teachers be like, "Yo, you're a smart guy. You could do this, you could do that." And then they were watching my grades coming up to graduation. They're like, "Yo, if you want to graduate, you need to focus on this. Like, if you want to walk the stage, that." And I had like looking back, you're like, "Yo, this man cared. Like, he kept just checking on me, encouraging me, like, yo, helping me out. Like, yo, you just need to get this in your English class if you want to, be able to graduate on time." So, shout out, Mr. Philippe is his name, but shout out to him. I remember him definitely just being the guy that, yeah, for whatever reason, he gave a shit. Like, it's clear to me now as a man that this man just cared. Like, he had no agenda. There's no reason, nothing else. He just gave a
That's
shit.
dope.
Yeah.
What about you, Daddy?
Nah, I had a couple teachers that were cool, and a couple teachers I think like did a good job, and nothing that like nothing really that stands out.
Did you ever impact your teachers though? Let me just to further that, like, I got kicked out of school twice. So like
That's it.
they saw both sides. So I think that's a little bit why he reached out. Like, did you ever do any shit for your teachers to look at you like Daddy, you good? Did they ever question you? Like, or were you just this chill dude?
Yeah.
The raisin or whatever, chilling out.
In his bowl of milk.
Yeah, I was in a lot of white schools.
Brandon, hella white.
Yeah, one time I got suspended, and the principal was kind of like disappointed in me, but then she was kind of like a bitch about it too. So I was like, fuck you. Like, I wasn't really like, it would have been different if she kind of like made me feel like she actually, like, she just was like, I expect better out of you. And that was kind of like the end of it. So it was like, it didn't impact me whatsoever. I was just like, whatever.
Whatever.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the same as me. That's why I was like, I only remember the negative one. Because none of them impacted me like that. I think, honestly, though, I'll be honest. I think I'm not a college nigga. I didn't go. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I think a lot of people have more teachers that they remember from that part of their life because it's closer to their adulthood than they do, like, their junior high or high school teachers. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying a lot of people remember their, like, professors more than they remember, like,
Yeah, I
athletes.
definitely remember like learning things from professors more than like, but like I never really had like a crazy personal relationship with a professor, or like had like those like a lot of like one-on-one time to be like, yo, I really get this guy. Or, like, it was very just like professional, but like, yeah.
There's not like
Sorry?
There's not like a teacher's name that stands out in your. There's like this teacher from this. I always remember this teacher's name.
I
Like,
remember
you
like
rock with them or
my
something?
basketball coach, Mr. Stein, but just like
Yeah, you always talk about
yeah,
Stein. You
yeah.
do. If you're gonna be real, you always
No,
talk
I
about
I
him.
just really like the way that he ran. He was just very like
Hands-on?
just super disciplined.
Oh, Will.
Whoa! Hey yo!
I'm sorry. I don't say that in malice. I don't say that in malice. I'm just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could.
Okay, what about you, Will?
I have a few. There's always Miss Karsh. Miss Karsh was the bomb. But fuck it up. The one that actually stands out that made me like look at a lot of things differently. I think it was Ross Hart. I can't remember if it was Ross Hart or another Hart. But Ross
The
Hart,
story with the
the
report.
Malcolm X, yeah, the book report and Malcolm X and stuff like that. So Daddy knows it because I've told it 100 times. But when I was a kid and the Malcolm X gear with cross colors was big. And my dad told me, one of the few things that my dad told me that was like positive is like, listen, you can't just walk around with this other man's name on you. You have to know what this man's about before I buy you anything with this thing, with this dude. And I wasn't out doing anything. I was a kid, junior high school, so I couldn't buy it myself. So I'm like, cool. So he bought me like it was a thick autobiography of Malcolm X. And I'm like, cool, I'll read this. And I just threw it in my fucking shit. And I was about to go. And then we were going to do book reports in junior high school with, and Ross Hart, Mr. Hart, he was like a substitute that just, I guess the regular teacher was like, fuck these kids. This is the hood. I'm not going back. And he ended up being permanent for the rest of the year and shit, right? And he's like, we got to do a book report. And these are the books that you have to do it on, right? And me being what I thought I was like the smartest kid in the fucking room, the smart ass and shit like that. I'm like, no, I'm doing this on the autobiography of Malcolm X. And I'm sitting there like I'm all fucking, and he's like, okay, good. Yes, you can do that. And I'm going to mark you with more scrutiny. And I'm like, mark me with more scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this racist ass motherfucker gonna rock. I didn't even know what scrutiny meant, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is a racist ass motherfucker. I'm scrutiny. Call me a motherfucking nutsack. Fuck this motherfucker. So I went and dug the fucking book out. And every motherfucking class, from like the first two classes, he's like, listen, there's like, you got to talk to me about the last two chapters. Every class, 2 chapters, And it got to the point where I'm reading into this shit because this motherfucker's asking me questions about this fucking book. Little did I know he read this motherfucking one. When I told him the one that I'm reading and I showed it to him, he's like, oh yeah, I know this one. And he either read it and catching up, or maybe he was reading with me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, he made me read this motherfucker and analyze it from a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? Because before, from like the movie and all that extra shit, I'm like, yeah, black people killed Malcolm X and da-da-da. He made me look into shit past what my little fucking grade 8, grade 9 brain would comprehend and shit like that. And it made me, and that from that day, with everything in my life, I looked at from a different fucking angle. On some, even if it's not an angle that supports my agenda, it made me step into somebody else's shoes. Even if I'm looking at a motherfucker like, let's say I'm looking at a racist motherfucker, I'm trying to step in their shoes to see like, why the fuck are they coming at motherfuckers like that? I'm not gonna agree with it, and I'm probably still gonna smack the fucking taste out your mouth and shit like that. But let me just understand why I'm smacking the shit out you. But yeah, for everything. So I credit that to Mr. Ross Hart, and I think it's fucking dope because he's part of a legacy of the city that I was born and raised in. And shout out to the Harts. And the Montreal screw job was an inside job.
Inside what?
Montreal was an inside job. And
obviously it was an inside job.
And while I'm sitting here actively talking about wrestling,
I don't know why you did that.
All I gotta do is tell myself, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's all I got.
That was a horrible joke.
It wasn't a joke. It was
it was horrible.
Nigga,
the timing was off. You didn't set it up right.
Nigga, quit trying to call back to your embarrassment. We're moving on, nigga. Nigga, we moving on.
Bro.
Nigga, we moving on.
Bro.
Nigga, we moving on.
Bro.
Nigga, we are moving on.
Bro.
Nigga.
Bro.
No, nigga. Stay cool.
Y'all niggas went to the bathroom together and now you singing at each other like...
Yo.
There's
Hey,
something.
hey,
going
hey,
on.
hey, milk bowl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up in your milk bowl over there.
Call this nigga milk bone.
Sink back into the milk like Homer Simpson. Sink back in the milk like Homer Simpson.
Y'all remember that motherfucking Milk Bone, the white rapper?
No.
Nah.
You don't remember Milk Bone? Okay, hold on. Talk about something, because I'm gonna make y'all remember. Trust me.
You're not going to make me remember.
Oh,
You want to put
please.
money? How much money? Like right now. This is for the how much money?
This
Tell me.
is for all of this? For the prize? What are we betting?
You're saying I won't make you remember. I'm saying put your money where your mouth is. Tell me a number.
Bloodline bets.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna bet you. Hold on, let me check the motherfucker right here. I'm gonna give you 32 cents next time.
Nigga, I ain't betting a nigga that's gonna check his app. I ain't betting a nigga.
I was checking to see what I could spare for a nigga like you. I was giving you
Because
30.
you know when I'm that confident, you're gonna lose.
I'm just saying. I didn't say different. I didn't say different.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make y'all remember. Pause. Milk bone.
That's wild.
Nigga said milk bone. I can't believe. This nigga's like, you remember this nigga? No, I don't. I do not.
You better not be black with a name like Milk
I remember.
Bone.
I remember fucking Fishbone before I remember milk bone.
Lawrence?
Fish. This nigga said.
That Big L beat.
I ain't about to sit back and talk about gats and glocks and busting caps on blocks, cracking on practice cops. You couldn't handle when I'm deep like a diver.
Nigga, don't lie.
Corner canal keeps my street driver. I play the DL and watch the outskirts. I write it.
Nigga, I've sat in the same fucking hotel room with you and played this song.
No, listen to me. It's dope. It sounds dope, but I swear to you, I do not remember this nigga.
Lies.
Yo, I just remember this from the
This nigga
freestyle
trying
with
to
Jay-Z
tell-
and Big L. I didn't even know there was no Milk Bone.
J&L. This is where J&L got the beat from. Y'all niggas.
Apparently, but I don't know that part.
I swear I don't remember
this
this.
nigga's 32 cents. That's cool. That's
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. No, you know what?
I ain't trusting this lifeguard with the buddy system.
I ain't trying to break your bank, bro. Just hold that.
We good.
I don't need that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't remember.
So we all have teachers, positive and negative, that have impacted us.
Yes.
These niggas don't remember Milk Bone.
Nope.
Nah, sorry, Milk Bone.
Do we have anything else?
If you're gonna drive distracted, cut off your right hand.
This nigga.
I don't know. I don't know. That's wild.
And if we didn't laugh at that joke, murder would be just losing it on us in about 30 seconds. So I'm gonna just laugh at that joke just to
It
make
wasn't
sure.
funny though. It wasn't funny though. I didn't even want you to laugh. It was supposed to be stupid.
Listen, if y'all,
What?
oh shit, Thaddeus, what's the number?
What number?
That's how you know this nigga doesn't listen to the podcast. Remember we said last week, Thaddeus,
I wasn't here last week.
We talked so much shit about you. We talked so much shit about you, and we were like, at the end, we're like, yo, Thaddeus is hearing this shit.
Why don't you leave us with today's mathematics?
Group us with this number. Yeah. So when you gone, we was just talking shit.
Facts.
All types of shit about your ankles.
Facts.
Pause. Yeah. So you want today's mathematics?
Yeah, let's leave them on today's mathematics since we didn't do it at the top.
Well, nigga, I forgot.
It's fine. I'm here to
Today's
save you.
mathematics is understanding knowledge, all being born to culture freedom. I feel like half of these mathematics are made up because I never heard that one before in my life.
I
But
think
it's all good.
I think they advance. The mathematics they gonna change.
I think they changed just based off of the numerology in the 053126. So I think those numbers change the mathematics. That's why it's always different.
Yeah.
But I ain't never sold or ate a bean pie in my life. I ate a bean pie once, but that was college. We don't talk about that.
I ain't never eaten bean pie. No.
But after I present this to you when I see you, you will be bringing them up at the next meeting. when you show up to the next meeting, you better have a fucking
Yes, sir.
You know, one of them big ass Tupperware full of bean pie.
Dog, there's a bow tie. Let them know where they can find you.
Google me, baby.
You got to keep thinking, Cross. You're gonna remember. You're gonna. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like, "Oh, dog, that was cold."
No, I'm good. But you know where you can find me. Hell, as a matter of fact, you can find me on Google.
Yeah.
Mason Cross, spell it with an X. Don't fuck it up.
Shut up.
Same thing with Facebook, Mason Cross, spell it with an X. Don't fuck it up. Mason Cross 82 on Twitter and Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Don't fuck it up. You can also catch me opening for Mind Flip June 11th down at Rumors, Calgary, Alberta. Yeah, I already heard. I'm gonna fucking set it on fire. Let these niggas have to follow me. You know how it goes.
Tell them again. What's the date? What's the date?
June 11th down at Rumors Nightclub, Calgary, Alberta. I'm opening for Mind Flip. And a matter of fact, June 19th, I'll be down at Slampede for Dungeon Wrestling doing my fly ref shit like I always do. Holla at your boy.
There you go.
Yeah, you can find me on I Want All the Smoke. We're going to be keep coming with the smoke every week. And you can find me on Twitter at Sojash Sports, Bloodline Bets, especially for the NBA Finals. We're going to be putting in parlays pretty much every game. Wemby is almost a lock to bring you some money. So definitely give us a follow, give us a like, and let's make some money.
I'm putting money on the Spurs for game 1. You will find the results of that either the next or the part after. Because I will talk some shit if I lose, and I will talk hella shit if I win. I'm not going to put a lot of money on there. You can find me on all streaming platforms. Not streaming, whatever the fucks you call them. I am Will Hayes, Haze. But most importantly, it is All the Smoke Pod, or I Want All the Smoke. You can Google us.
You think this is a game? This ain't a game. This is real life. I want all the smoke. The podcast that ain't afraid to speak the truth, motherfuckers.